Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The round of 16 continues at Euro 2024 and we have got one hell of a game coming your way today. France versus Belgium. We have seen 4 of the 8 round of 16 games. They've been very, very good games. We've seen some thrillers, we've seen some nervy moments and we've seen some very crap performances, especially from England. But today, I think it's going to be very interesting. 2 big sides, obviously both faced off in the semi-final in 2018 World Cup. 2 very good sides, equally though, at this tournament. They haven't been very, very good. So I'm expecting something different from both these sides. They both changed shape, they both mixed it up, and I think it'll be very interesting.
Yeah, I think France, obviously one of the favourites coming into this competition. Obviously the other favourites, England, who have underperformed even more, but they're just not really living up to the expectation. And then we've got Belgium, who, well, they're just sort of like Croatia, just ageing. Just a lot of disagreements between the team, especially De Bruyne always throwing his hands up because he's not playing with his City teammates, and they're just not really performing either.
Yeah, I mean, that is always an interesting point of view. We've seen it a lot of players, you point it out there, getting very angry in these highlights we're watching, but it's that whole thing again, Pep players playing outside of Pep's system, not performing. He was not happy after the Romania game, and they were terrible against Ukraine as well. So a lot to improve on for Belgium, coming out of that group of Romania, Ukraine, Slovakia with 4 points.
Lucky to get through. Yeah,
very, very poor. France, similarly, how France have ended up third, I don't know. I'm absolutely stunned to how they finished there in the group. I mean, they were very lucky to beat Austria, and then the draw to Netherlands was quite possibly the worst game of the tournament I've watched in terms of action, and then they were terrible against Poland as well. So a lot to change for France. And as you say, as favourites, I'd expect better. Mbappe only scoring 1 goal.
It's the mask.
I'll say, maybe it's the mask, but hopefully, I mean, you'd expect to score today, right?
I think you would. With the attacking prowess that France have got, it's, apart from England, it's probably the best in the tournament.
Yeah.
Arguably the best attacker in the world, maybe apart from Vinicius up top for France today. Ooh. They've changed their formation. They've got the extra striker up top with Griezmann in behind, so they're obviously going for it. Hopefully we're in for an exciting game.
Yeah, 100%. You mentioned that change formation. We'll do the lineups now. Also, welcome to the stream, Ryan Tune with the classic high full stop and Jack as well. We'll start with France then, and as you say, changing the formation, taking out the wingers and bringing in the extra striker. 4-3-2-1 for Deschamps. Mike Maignan in goal. Hernandez, Saliba, Upamecano and Jules Koundé across the back 4. Adrien Rabiot, who has shown he's allergic to shooting this tournament so far, so hopefully he can get over that fear today. He's in the midfield alongside Tchouaméni and N'Golo Kante. Griezmann then will play in the number 10, and the line will be led by Kylian Mbappe and Marcus Thuram. I mean, for France, they need to find goals. It's a good front 3, and as you say, you expect them to find the back of the net. Touch on N'Golo Kante as well. I mean, he covers everything, doesn't he? He just runs around.
Best player that's gone to Saudi by a long way, I'd say. Only player who hasn't declined in form since going for the big money move and the sun.
And it pays off. He's a very, very good player. So a good France side then against a Belgium side. I'm going to come out and say it. I don't know what Tedesco is smoking,
but
I want some of that as well, because they've been poor in the group stage. So what do they do? Let's play a 4-4-2. Maybe taking a leaf out of Sam Allardyce's book and hoping to go deep.
It's a 4-4-2 with De Bruyne, who is not going to be tracking back, so it's going to be Onana versus 5 in midfield for France.
Exactly that. That Belgian side then, Castells in net, Teatre, Vertonghen, Face and Castagna in the back 4. Doku takes the left-hand side. Yannick Carrasco at right wing is a very interesting decision. Then you mentioned it there, that midfield 2 of De Bruyne and Onana. I say a midfield 2, it won't be a midfield 2. And then leading the line is Louis Openda, who comes in. That's a good decision. And Big Romelu Lukaku.
Yeah.
What a player, what a man. Yet to score at the tournament. Well, he's had 3.
Well, he has. Joint top scorer, but just VAR.
I mean, he has had a very, very interesting tournament.
But obviously Carrasco there starting on the right. A few games ago he was playing left back, so you know.
I am baffled by that decision. I don't know what Tedesco's thinking. Lukaku, you're going to start him, aren't you? But 3 disallowed goals. It's a joke at this point. He is a joke at this point. The amount of chances he's missed in the first 3 games is unbelievable. He's got the most missed chances.
That one against Ukraine was...
Yeah, I don't understand him. I really don't. But hopefully today, for Belgium's sake, he has brought his shooting boots. Looking at the chat then, Flix FC, welcome to the stream, mate. And Alex Sinclair also saying hi as well. So welcome everyone who has joined so far, all of you. coming in. But yeah, so realistically, we're looking into this game. Who are you focused on? Who are you focused on in terms of your danger player?
I'm looking at the French lineup, and I'm wondering if Deschamps has thought about the Mbappe versus Vertonghen matchup. Because on his own, Mbappe, I think Vertonghen, although he's ancient, he knows how to play against players. He's a bit like Pepe. He knows how to get around players. So I wonder if Thuram's up there just to get in the way a bit and let Mbappe do what he does best.
Yeah, I think it's a very good combination up there. Thuram will bring you that kind of physical edge, but as you say, Mbappe will bring the pace as well. I think Vertonghen, obviously, he's an experienced defender. That's a nice way of putting it. He's a decent defender. He knows what he's doing.
But neither him or Wout Faes are the fastest. I know.
Yeah, I mean, Mbappe could have a field day up front running at those two. And I mean, I've watched Wout Faes at this tournament. That bloke can't defend. I wasn't convinced by him at Leicester. I'm watching in the first 3 group games. He just gets his feet and he can't defend.
He jumps in a bit too much. He's a bit too enthusiastic, some might say.
And I mean, him and Vertonghen there, it is a recipe for disaster. I think bringing Teatre in at left back has helped. But then I'm watching Yannick Carrasco at right wing, and I'm just confused as to what Tedesco has seen in the group stage to think that the 4-4-2 is the way to go. And you mentioned it there as well. The big problem with the 4-4-2 is you get massively overrun in midfield.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to tell Kevin De Bruyne to play as midfield too, it's just not happening.
You're going to get overrun anyway as a 4-4-2, but putting De Bruyne in there, he's going to be playing as a third striker.
Yeah, and it is beyond me. I think the big difference with Belgium could be Openda. I think that's a very good change to bring him into the game. But I would have played 2 up front, but I wouldn't have sacrificed 2 up front to take a man out of midfield. I'd have done what France have got it right today, I think. They've taken the players out from the width to bring in a striker and to bring in a midfielder.
It'll be interesting to see how the Belgium fullbacks adapt to that, though, because obviously they're not really going to have anyone to mark. So are they going to shift to a 3 and let one drift up? But we'll see. Well,
that's the thing. I think Kosi Teatre is a centre half as well. It's not a bad shout, to be fair. I can see him coming across, sending the right back, bombing on, and trying to get an opportunity. The worry is if France, technically they've got 4 in there because you've got the midfield 3 of Rabiot, Tchouaméni, and Kante. You've got Griezmann sitting in. Yeah, Griezmann will push on, but technically there's 4 players in there against 2. I don't know what Tedesco has seen to understand that's a good idea. Even I know that 4 versus 2 in a midfield battle when one of your 2 is Kevin De Bruyne.
4 versus 1.5.
It's just, I don't understand. It's a brain dead decision. There's a reason they struggled in the group stage. And I think, we'll get into predictions in a minute, but this could be a really rough night for Belgium and Belgium fans, especially France. I mean, they're quality.
I would love to see France go out, though.
Yeah, I mean, that would be big. The thing is, the difference is, obviously, yes, France had a bad group stage, but obviously Belgium did, England did. The difference is with France is that they are the type of team to play absolute crap in the group stage, but when it comes down to it, when it comes down to the big games, up against Belgium here, round of 16, quarterfinals, the reason they win tournaments is because they deliver when it matters most. Tonight, they've been poor in the group stage. they haven't scored a goal from open play from one of their players. They've scored 1 penalty and an own goal from Max Verber in the first game. So, but everyone will go, that was England, we're rubbish, we can't create anything, we haven't got any strikers, we're poor. For France, there's a big chance they come out today and just score 4 goals.
Yeah, it's true. And going back to the team selection, France, although they've had a bad group stage, a lot of these players were in the World Cup winning squad.
Yeah.
So they know how to get the job done. They didn't play their best football in every single one of those games, so they're still going to be confident. They'll believe in themselves. Whereas Belgium, obviously this golden generation, they got to the semi-final of that group of that World Cup and got beaten by France.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, you're looking at a France side, World Cup winners in 2018. Yes, they had a blip in the Euro 2020 by getting knocked out in the round of 16 by Switzerland. But obviously, and then finalists again in 2022. They'll be hoping they can get past the round of 16 at this European Championships out, and they will fancy themselves. To be honest, I look back, I think that Switzerland side 4 years ago was a tougher game than this Belgium side are going to give them today. It's not even, if Belgium had Courtois, then maybe I'd give him a chance because he might just, make double-digit saves and end up keeping in the game. But I don't see a world where Belgium win today.
Another Champions League performance that he had the other year would change this game, but I think that man on our screen there, Deschamps, is going to be the happier of the managers after seeing those lineups.
Yeah, Tedesco, they've played a 4-3-3, they've played a 4-2-3-1, they've played a 3-4-3, and what was it? He's decided to play none of them today and go for a 4-4-2.
If this was England, he would be getting absolutely hammered. We're hammering Southgate for not playing players on. Never mind changing the formation every game.
Yeah, I think there's a fine line. You've got to mix it up, but it's, this is like you never know what to expect from Belgium, and you need, if you want to go deep in international tournaments, you have to have a bit of continuity in there.
Exactly that, and I mean we've got the national anthems on our screens at the moment, and the Belgian players, they don't really look ready for a game. They're just sort of I mean,
passion. They'll be worried. They'll be really worried that they could rock up tonight and be in big trouble. So I think that is something that they're going to have to work hard. De Bruyne the problem is Kevin De Bruyne did not have a good group stage. He scored 1 goal so far, no assist. That is not good enough for a player of his quality. Now today we were expecting to perform.
Yeah.
But there's two things. Either he is going to sit deep in that midfield with Onana and he's not going to be able to create anything, so you're wasting his talent. Or as you say, he's going to push on, be too high, and it doesn't matter what he does because France are just going to run through the massive gap in the middle.
There's no win. There's no win for De Bruyne here. And I mean, just looking down this line now of the French team, it's just quality after quality after quality. I mean, most of these players walk into any team in the world.
Exactly, and I think the thing with the France side is, a lot of the big sides, they either have quality or they have experience. But this France side have both. And when I say experience, I don't mean, they're 38 years old and they've been kicking the ball around since they were, for 3 decades.
Yeah, one of their youngest players, Mbappe and Tchouaméni, probably some of the most experienced out there.
Exactly. This side, it's not only the 11, but the staff, the squad, they know how to win tournaments. They know how to get through games today. Speaking of that, I think it is time we get into some predictions. So do you want to kick us off? What are you going for in this game?
Well, I don't know. I think it's going to be a France win. I do think that, but this game could either be 0-0 with a lucky winner at the end or 7-0.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 3-1 France.
Yeah, that is about right. Yeah, I think that's spot on there.
I don't see them keeping a clean sheet, but I do see them scoring goals.
Yeah, because I think De Bruyne could do a bit of magic.
Yeah.
Okay, looking at the chat, I've missed a lot. Get Nick Knack, welcome to the stream. Gary, welcome to the stream. Drew Law as well, welcome, saying Lukaku could be dangerous or crap or a bit of both. And that's the thing, that is why we love Lukaku. He could score a double, he could fall on his arse 3 times, he could do, as you say, a mixture. So we don't know what we're going to get.
And that's the problem with Belgium. Half their team, we don't know what we're going to get.
Yeah, it's potluck at this point. Gary says Jack's changed a bit. Yeah, this isn't Jack, this is Archie. Nick says, did Jack get sacked for whinging too much? No. He's calmed down now after all the England games. Nick, I'm saying I see goals today. 2-2 thriller, mate. Fair enough. I mean, that's bold. Thinking it's going to be a draw, that's bold. I think, but both sides are not in good form.
I'd love to see a penalty shootout though.
Oh, I would also, but I also wouldn't love the fact that Portugal-Slovenia is after this. So
I'm going home, so that's not my problem.
For the sake of me getting time to eat, that'd be wonderful. Gary's also feeling a thriller, going to say 3-2, but no idea too. Fair enough. So Nick Nat going for a draw, going into extra time. Gary saying 3-2 to either side. Jack's gone 2-0 France. You've gone 3-1 France.
What's your prediction?
I think I'm going to match the France. I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0. I think.
See a clean sheet.
Yeah, I
Not
think.
even a bit of De Bruyne, Lukaku magic. Doku on the wing. He causes problems.
We're going to watch. I think France will take the lead, and then Belgium will come back into the game. Lukaku will probably fall on his ass once. One will hit the bar, one he'll try and bicycle kick it, and then that'll be him done. He'll be knackered, he'll just walk around for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And then France will take advantage of the fact that Belgium simply cannot defend. Like, if they can't.
That's interesting on our screen now, though. We've just seen France in the field set up as a diamond with Tchouaméni as the deepest laying one and not Kante.
Yeah,
that surprises me. Does it surprise you?
Yeah, I think the thing will be there is that, I mean, yes, Kante's getting old, but he runs. That man runs. He does not stop running, whether he's 36 or 26. He will keep going. So
I guess it will be interlocking. That's just how.
Yeah, it will. And
free flowing.
You never know. ITV could be wrong. Won't be surprised. But yeah, a big 90 minutes coming our way. Then 2 big sides that we're hoping to go deep. But as we've said, France, they'll be hoping to go all the way. For Belgium, I mean, they want to go all the way, but this side
would be a shock if they went through today. I do think so.
Exactly that.
The man in the mask going to cause them some problems.
Yeah, I was going to say, Nick Nack saying Mbappe still hampered by his mask. Looks cool though. Yeah, I mean, it's not quite.
Would have been better if UEFA could change their rules to one colour or an Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and we are underway here by the way, but yeah, I think, I mean, he's not quite like watching Rudiger or watching Diego Costa in a mask where they just beat people up.
Yeah.
Drew Law saying goal for Kante. Gary says doesn't help the Ninja Turtle memes exactly.
I'd love to see a Kante goal.
Yeah, I mean, Drew Law also saying that Kante will mop up everything. Gary saying I totally forgot about Kante. And Nick saying doesn't matter where you play Kante, you know he'll cover every blade of grass.
It's true.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean...
And the other guy saying about forgetting about Kante, everyone forgets about him. He does the work that no one sees. And then all of a sudden, we saw it in the other game, he's 3-on-1 at the back and still wins the ball.
Yeah, he's relentless. And he will keep going. And I love that man for everything he did in the Chelsea shirt. He has been quality. But yeah, I think...
I'd much rather play with him than against him. I think everyone would agree.
He
is mopping up again.
Yeah, that's what he does. What he does, and this is good from France. Griezmann on the ball, Rabiot. I mean, we're already seeing it. Mbappe drawing himself very wide, and he's already on the ball here, and he's already cut inside, and he's looked to get a shot. 3
defenders.
I mean, they're going to double up on him every single time. That is a rogue shot from Rabiot. That man needs to sort himself out because I'm watching him so far this tournament. He's been scared to shoot, and that is horrendous. But Mbappe there. I mean, look,
3 red shirts surrounding him. 4 red shirts.
Onana in there, and I'm trying to work out who that is as well. Castagna, just not letting him through. Nobody's letting him through. Gary says, I'm going to say Kante scores a header for the Mees. If N'Golo Kante scores a header, I mean, he's not known for his goals.
He doesn't go up for corners or free kicks, so if he scores a header, it might be a miracle.
I mean, he scored a handful with Chelsea, but he's
obviously that famous 4 nutmeg goal against Tottenham.
I mean, that was very good.
Yeah.
That's I feel like, if he scores a header, fair enough, especially for his diminutive height.
Put a bet on that, I reckon you got good odds.
Probably, yeah. But Belgium, they're good at, I think every time...
Happy to time waste, I reckon, from the first minute.
I mean, every time they're on the ball is going to be a bit more of a relief.
They're going to be hoping for one golden chance that falls to Lukaku or Doku.
I mean, it does... We're already seeing that 3-back take shape.
Yeah, Castagna's pushing up, isn't he?
Yeah. Which is... I think it's all right, but the problem is you're then asking Doku to have a bit more defensive duty, which is risky because... He can't. He's not going to defend. He's not going to get back in. Simple as that. But I'll see what works. I think the biggest mystery for me is Yannick Carrasco on the right hand side.
Yeah, Trossard dropped. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe a super sub. Yeah. But that's even if they're in the game at 60 minutes.
I don't get. I guess they want more stability, but I don't
There's
think
just
you
not
need
much
stability.
balance in the Belgium team.
Great ball forward from Castells, but
he's fallen over.
Openda's fallen over, and he's not going to beat Upamecano in the air. About double his size. Nia says Kante tends to pass rather than shoot himself. Yeah, I mean he doesn't. Sometimes he doesn't back. Sometimes he does literally just need to back himself to have a go.
The only thing I can see with the 4-4-2 with Belgium is the long ball up for Lukaku to flick on for Doku and Openda could be the tactic.
Yeah,
but with 2 big centre backs and 2 fast fullbacks, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah, I mean Lukaku's best game of the tournament was the Romania one, and what he did. I mean, he was the reason that Belgium scored the first goal. You look at the Tielemans goal; they played the ball into him, and then rather than him try and turn around, which takes 3 years, and then have a shot, he held it up well and then laid it into Tielemans, who then scored.
And if he doesn't play it back, he'll probably win a free kick, get them off the pitch, relieve the defence.
His strength is his physicality and the fact he can't move. So don't try and make him run. Don't try and make him turn. Just let him stand there, his back to goal, and play off him, use him.
And then let him get in the box and it will score the purchase goal because he's got that 6th instinct.
Yeah, because he cut the ball back to Tielemans against Romania. If he does that today...
7th sense, that's the one.
Yeah, if he cuts it back today, he's playing it to Kevin De Bruyne. So just drill the ball into him and they can lay it off to De Bruyne, lay it off to Doku, who can...
He can flick it on for Doku or Openda, play it back for De Bruyne, who can get them in behind. Now, that's surely their best game plan, but... Surely Deschamps will know that.
That's the problem. I think Belgium have an attacking game plan. It's equally, I think it doubles up as their defensive game plan. Is to just smash it long and let Lukaku hold it up so that we can get our own half. The worry is that, for me, Belgium don't have the ability to play defensive football because, as I've said, Face and Vertonghen are so crap defensively. You can't play defensive if your centre-halves can't defend.
But playing with an extra centre-back at left-back could help, but we'll see. They've slotted back into their 4-4-2 here. The problem is
he's going to leave. Well, that's a lovely little one too.
And that's the problem with the 2 in midfield. Castagna went into cover and he left himself exposed. Yeah,
and they all shift across. They're going to have an issue here with Griezmann's pulled very, very wide on the right-hand side.
But if it continues like this, we could see the game open up about 60 minutes because Belgium are just going to collapse.
I mean, Kylian Mbappe already playing around with that mask. He's just got to forget about it. He's just got to forget he's wearing it and play his football. Griezmann tries something cool, doesn't work out, and Teatro
here we go.
Append up with a foot race with my nan. My nan deals with it very, very well.
Your nan's a good footballer.
She is a very good footballer, actually. Yeah, great with her feet, very quick off her line.
Yeah,
good stuff.
We'll stop that conversation.
Yeah, for Tongan.
We said about De Bruyne not getting back. He's playing as a fifth man in defence here.
But then, I mean, look at the gap. Now, we'll touch on this after time.
There's no one in the middle.
The gap between the back line. I mean, that is a great ball. Will Carrasco get there? No, because he's not an attacking winger.
So they're now playing with 4 strikers and 6 in defence, and then just Onana in the middle. Poor Onana.
It is a mess.
And then we've got Doku who just does whatever he wants.
You can't tell De Bruyne and Onana to both sit and join in with the centre halves.
It's just, I don't see what the...
But even if you are going to do that, the gap between the midfield
even
two
now.
and the strikers, look at that.
Like, one of the wingers have got to drop in.
It would take a 15-yard pass for one of the midfielders to find a man in the front line. That's how big the gap is.
Tchouaméni with marking Kante then. There was no one in the middle.
And look at this, they're trying to play out, but they can't, and France win it back. Mbappe will cut in, will lay it into Griezmann, he tries to play it, he rushed it there. But look at that, Belgium trying to play out, but they can't because there's nobody there.
And Doku's tried to go past 3, lost the ball again.
Thuram running at Teatre, beats him. Does he win the free kick? No, silly from him, he tried to buy that.
Yeah, good decision.
Got
he was running out of nowhere.
Yeah,
could have won a corner.
I mean, this is going to be a long game for Belgium. I mean, if we can see it, surely Tedesco can see it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got my UEFA licence, so surely he should know what he's doing.
It is bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Yeah, Wout face sent, getting it going once again. Oh, no. And then again, this is the thing. The front line is miles away.
As soon as France get the ball, it's moving so quickly. And then Belgium just slow it down. They're not going to beat France like this. They're more than happy to sit in. They don't need to press until it gets here. And won the ball back as soon as there was a tiny bit of danger.
Yeah, we also looks like the France have returned to a shape of a 4-3-3. Realising that they don't need to defend, so they put Griezmann out onto the right-hand side and Mbappe going to the left-hand side, and then Thuram will occupy the middle space. But look at this, you've got... I mean, Tchouaméni will sit, Rabiot will then cover it, and then Kante will just run around. And they're allowed to do that because they've got no pressure.
Could go in this midfield on his own, I reckon, because he's only got 1.5 men to mark. Stick them all up top.
And there'll be no rush. There'll be no rush at all.
France are more than happy to have the ball. They haven't had much of it yet. Here they go down the left. Hernandez.
But I mean, Mbappe's dropped very deep.
They're just trying to draw Belgium out here because they've got all 11 behind the ball.
No, brilliant. I mean, and the confidence there to back Kante to get that pass off, and it's good from Rabiot again. Plays it to Mbappe. He does superbly to lay that back to him.
A space.
And that is absolute crap from Rabiot. Playing lovely 1-2s and then just kicks it directly up in the air, and that move is broken down. But France keep the ball because, again, he's made an error, but he's under no pressure, so he's made the error and he can just recover it very simply.
Yeah.
It's a walk in the park for France at the moment.
There's just no pressure. Belgium are pressing with 1-ups, which France is easily playing round, so it's just not working.
Because you can't press when you've got Romelu Lukaku up front. He can't.
The only way Belgium are winning the ball back is from France's stupid mistakes.
Yeah. The problem with having Lukaku is that his hang on, a bit nervy, but the sheer size of Lukaku means that he cannot press.
Yeah.
Because he'll get tired.
But we've seen it once or twice already. Belgium threatening him behind the defence. Mainan's just doing well to cover.
France gave Austria and Poland lifelines because they made errors. And I think that, yes, they drew the Netherlands game, but that Simon's goal that was disallowed was very dubious. So I think they were fortunate in the group stage to come away with so many points. Griezmann, this is much better. We'll have a go. It's a bit tame. Straight into Casteels. But again, he's had the time there to lay the ball back, to run into the massive open space in the middle of the pitch, and receive it again and then get a shot away. Yes,
De Bruyne playing his third position at left back.
I mean, it is bizarre.
Don't know what he's doing. He's just walking. His team's got the ball and he's just being marked.
And again, the massive gap there between that front three. The front three for well, I say the front three. It's not a front three, is it? It's meant to be a 2 up front.
Yeah, but Carrasco's drifted in to let Castagna bomb on.
And then if they're not going to if they're going to play it, if they're going to do that, they've got to play it down the right hand side. They can't try and come down the left. They've got to do what they're doing.
They've got
now.
the overload on the right, and they're not playing down the right.
Yeah, but exactly, it is beyond me. Absolutely beyond me.
But going back to France, they're making mistakes because I think they're just overthinking it. They've got so much time on the ball, they're just overthinking everything.
I mean, when you're in the form that they are, it's not been very, very good. I mean, yes, they're unbeaten in 6, but 2 draws in the group stage against Netherlands and Poland was really not good enough. But this is Doku, that's better, and he plays the ball to
Lukaku threatening him behind,
he's
but
got
there's
to
no
hold
runners.
this up. He's
There's
got
no one with him.
I mean, God no.
Even if he had got round, was it Saliba then?
I mean,
he
the
had no
problem
one to go.
is that I don't know what he's tried to do there because he's fallen over again. Like, he just hold it up. Just get it in your stride and hold it up rather than kick it off and then fall over. Oh, he did get pulled over, to be fair.
He should do better though.
Yeah. I mean, the size of it. Saliba should not get round in there just because, the sheer...
Saliba's done well and Lukaku just...
Oh, yeah.
Probably a bit past it now. Still on Chelsea's books.
God knows why. I hope we let him go, but he's going to buy him.
Get him to Saudi.
Yeah. Chamonix.
Give him one last payday.
Kante. Amples of time for France.
Ooh, and there's another mistake.
Just France are not at the races. They really aren't. They're letting Belgium off the hook
Just
here.
teams in white playing bad at this tournament, obviously.
Yeah. Great ball. Koundé to Griezmann.
Griezmann's obviously still playing in that
brilliant.
midfield,
Koundé
drifting.
again. Cuts it back.
No
Nobody's
one
there.
there. And that's where Griezmann should have been.
Yeah.
This
game's in the balance because France are letting Belgium off the hook because France are at the races. If Belgium are playing a Spain or a Germany or a
Portugal.
Portugal and Austria, this would be a massacre by now. Germany and Spain would have quite literally scored 2 or 3.
But if France can get this ball down, start playing two-touch football, they're going to just go through Belgium.
Well, I think, if anything, it's the other way around. If anything, it's a let-off for France. Because if Belgium weren't playing so poorly, then I think France could get through today just based on the fact that Belgium are playing
Belgium
terribly.
will be the happier team, though.
Oh,
they
yeah.
know they're over 10 minutes in. France, they've had one attempt on goal, and that was the Griezmann. It was basically a pass, to be honest.
Need to see better from Belgium. But see better from both sides. Because at this rate, it will be 0-0. We will go to penalties, and it will be a long one.
This is a boring start.
Yeah,
Nearly
Hernandez.
15 minutes in.
I'd expected to see France, knocking on the door, testing the keeper early doors. I got into the penalties area once.
But you've got to say, De Bruyne, Doku, they are sitting in. They're well drilled. They're more than happy to just be behind the ball, let France play it from side to side.
Yeah, even from in a similar way to Southgate, you're telling Tedesco has told Doku and De Bruyne, 2 of the most dangerous creative players in the world, to drop in and to hold a role.
And even when they got the ball, we didn't see Doku threatening in behind. It was Lukaku.
Yeah. Griezmann, that is a better ball in.
Mbappe.
Maybe not. Has that gone for a corner? Yes, it has. So Castagna needlessly headed it out there in the end.
See a replay here.
Better. I mean, yeah.
Griezmann's looking the brightest for France.
Yeah, he's
gotten the ball a few times now.
He's showing intent. He's showing a purpose to get forward. Victoria Craig, welcome to the stream. Saying yo with a lot of O's. Welcome. France corner then. I mean, this is a chance.
Here's the Kante header. Oh no, sorry. He's at the back.
But I mean, there's plenty of options to choose from. Upamecano, Koundé, Mbappe, Chamonix.
There we go.
There's a France fan in the crowd with the Mbappe with the French Mbappe mask on.
Yeah.
Plays a 1-2.
Play it back to him.
This is good.
It's it.
Mbappe. That is wild.
So poor. Belgian
That
fans
is wild.
cheering.
I mean, they're all appealing. That it's
they're going to get a card now.
And that will be a card for Chamonix.
Because obviously only the captain is allowed to talk. Mbappe should get one here as well for the dissent that it looks like he's giving.
Very costly. I mean, was it deflected or was it just a poor shot?
No, I think it was just a poor shot.
I mean, I'd like to see that one again. Don't think they'll show it.
Poor angle, but
here we go. Shot. Oh no, that deflects. He scrapes his ear. Yeah, I mean,
there's the censure in the ball.
Yeah, it's a poor effort from Mbappe.
Sure, he's got a needless booking though. It's got to be stumped out the game. Just there's no need. Like you're not going to change the ref's mind. He's made his decision.
I mean, there's a reason that Mbappe's only scored 1 at this tournament, and that was from the penalty spot. Because of shots like that was poor. No, just nowhere near it. And I'm not blaming that. People say he's put off by the mask, but he don't shoot like that.
Like, I reckon he'd do better with his eyes closed, to be honest.
I mean, Carrasco's got the wrong side of
Here we
Hernandez
go.
here. And this might be a
He's
chance.
going to shut you up if he scores.
And that is...
No,
Ref
he's
said
gone
no, he's
down
got
way
the ball.
too easily.
Just don't know what he's doing.
Almost made you eat your words though,
Yeah.
threatening him behind.
Yeah,
That's
Thuram,
a lovely
quality.
flick.
Quality from Thuram. He's Griezmann.
Griezmann has so much
Yeah.
space. Obviously with Doku attacking there.
But then they just go stale for France. Once Belgium get back in and
Yeah.
suddenly we're back to the same old team. Nick say only the captain can confront the ref, right in front of the ref as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, really, really silly.
I think that should be brought into the Prem as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I like it. Like Gary said, it looked deflected to me. It wasn't interesting. To be honest, the angle was shoddy.
Both of them were bad.
Yeah.
It's funny here watching Kante, his shirt just looks too big for him.
I mean, also only number 13.
I don't think he cares about that, to be honest.
I mean,
he just wants to play football.
if anything, he can't get unlucky. He's N'Golo Kante.
He just loves playing football, and especially for his country. He's not one of the ones that gives a damn about his number.
His career honours are incredible. Yeah. Champions League winner, a World Cup winner.
What was it, 2016, playing 8th tier in France? Then he got his big move, and then won the 2nd division. Then obviously Leicester picked him up with their scouting.
Phenomenal player.
And obviously the fairy tale of Leicester started his blockbuster.
Oh yeah, Premier League winner as well.
Yeah.
Premier League winner, Champions League winner, World Cup winner. What more could you want?
Club World Cup winner? Did he get that with Chelsea?
He would have taken that. He would have also taken the... Was he there? Oh, was he? No, he wouldn't have taken... Oh. No, he wouldn't have.
Community Shield with Leicester? Did they win that? No.
I don't think he was there for that one.
Oh no, he would have gone to Chelsea, wouldn't he?
Kunde puts it in.
But he's got a good career.
Oh, 100%.
Just such a nice guy as well.
I mean, deflection for the corners right in front of the ref. He should have spotted it. Oh, right. I mean, you guys seem pretty adamant that was deflected. Maybe, I mean, I couldn't really tell.
There's the free kick. He's just gone down.
Yeah.
He's fallen over.
Oh, he has just fallen over, yeah.
Hernandez touches him as he's falling rather than before.
Here we go then. Another corner for France. Griezmann needs to be a good ball in. It isn't very great, and that is a poor header from Marcus
Should have
Thuram.
flicked it. You're not going to score from in front of the front post.
I mean, the ball's got... I mean, Griezmann gets a let off there, because if Thuram doesn't make that run there, that would hit the first man, and that
poor
is...
ball, poor header.
Yeah. Oh, blimey, yeah. The problem is he's tried to flick it goalwards, but the sheer power of it, he's never going to get that anywhere near the goal.
Old man Vertonghen on the ball. Haven't seen much of him yet.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great... Oh, that's not...
No, it's not a great
Trey
ball.
trying to find Openda. Too much on
It was
it.
between the two strikers.
Yeah. Rabiot, where's he going? God knows.
Nice ball though.
Yeah, he's done alright with that. Hernandez.
Might be seeing him at United next year.
God. Poor
Because
him.
of Luke Shaw's injuries, obviously.
Oh, I hope Luke Shaw's fit for Saturday. Because if not, England are in big trouble.
Get Konza and Gomez in. It's not...
Oh, yes, come on. Kunde. Upamecano. France penned in Belgium's half. 18 minutes gone here then.
France trying to draw Belgium out, and Belgium just more than happy just to sit there.
I mean,
Why would you come out and leave
this was
yourself
the fear.
exposed?
Either it was going to be a brilliant, high scoring affair like everyone. I mean, Nick, Nat, Gary all said it was going to be a cracker. There's still time for this game to explode.
Get me a pillow.
All right. Ball from Tchouaméni into Mbappe. Oh, nice footwork, but he's not moved. Now he has moved. Look at that, brilliant. Runs inside, lays it to Rabiot. Rabiot, I mean, that is...
Has it paid off?
An adventurous pass that has somehow reached Jules Koundé. Goes back to Rabiot. He spent the whole game just kicking the ball directly up in the air and hoping that it lands.
I haven't seen him play the ball on the floor yet.
Yeah. Here he is. What's he going to do with this
Do a little chip.
Oh, I was thinking, yeah, I mean, that did leak, yeah.
It didn't roll flat.
No, nice little layoff there.
He's getting a lot of the ball though now.
Yeah. They're trying to find a way through France. They've got you've got Mbappe, you've got the players just to run through this Belgian side.
Yeah, two-touch football.
Yeah.
It's the way through, but...
Slow it down too much. That's a good ball inside to Rabiot. What's he going to do with it? He's going to have a shot from long range, and that is not a great effort.
And that is good for Belgium, frustrating France.
Yeah.
If they're shooting from 40 yards, they'll be happy.
I don't understand why he's done that. They were building pressure. They were pinning Belgium deeper and deeper and deeper, and he's taking all the pressure off by scoring a try. Not a try, a conversion.
Just not a good start for Rabiot or France.
No, yeah, it's a really poor. Gary's saying the way this game is going, it's like France will score first. They will. I mean, we expect to see that.
Well, unless we just get a Belgian counter ball over the top.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Nick now saying the only
Here
goal.
we go, ball.
Oh, hang on.
Lukaku's held it up.
That's
He's done well.
Good.
Good ball.
Carrasco. good overlapping run.
This is good from Belgium. They've got players in the box, but no one to the back post.
And Lukaku's only in the box.
Doku's got his arms up and two right.
Nick says, the only goals France have scored so far are an own goal and a pen. Yes. They've scored a penalty against Poland, an own goal against Austria, and nothing against Netherlands. So, yeah. So they are still waiting for their first open play goal from one of their players.
And looking at this, they're going to get 5 goals from penalties with that. It's not open play. Oh, here they go.
No,
Mbappe's stretching his legs, but...
Nia's saying Belgium are sitting deep, France need to hit them on the break. Yeah, I mean, exactly
They can't hit them on the break if Belgium don't attack, though. That's the problem.
They need to find a way. Even if you just drag them out, bring them 5-10 yards up the pitch.
That's what they're trying to do here.
Space.
Belgium they don't want to go out. They're happy just to run sideways.
I mean, A, the problem is that Lukaku can't get out. B, they're just happy. They have no intent on scoring today. Kante. Back inside to Tchouaméni, dinks it in there. That is overhit. Thuram will get there though, heads it directly up in the air.
Keeper's ball.
And Castells will claim well. But yeah, France aren't going to score. They're not going to find a way through like this. They've got to find something. They've got to find an inventive way to mix it up and to get past this Belgian side.
And you think Belgium would be the much happier team. 20 minutes in, controlled France. They've had 3 or 4 tame efforts on goal. And Belgium haven't had many good attacks of their own, but I don't think they were planning to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very surprised with the way that both sides have come out and played today. Belgium, I didn't expect them to play so deep. I thought they'd defend, but this is a new level. And France, just nothing cutthroat. There's a reason. Their only goals are an own goal and a penalty.
But also, in knockout football, you don't want to be going to penalties. That's an extra half an hour that you've got to play compared to all the other teams. We saw that with England.
Yeah. And the longer this game stays 0-0, I think the more it will swing in Belgium's favour. And France know that. They've been here before. They were 3-1 up with 10 minutes to play in 2020 at this stage against Switzerland. Switzerland scored 2 goals in the last 9 minutes, took them to penalties, and they lost.
And
they know too well.
The amount of late goals we've seen in this tournament so far, the latest obviously Bellingham last night, was it 26 seconds to go or something?
Yeah, 26 seconds on the clock. It was England's latest goal in a knockout tournament.
And one of the best in history, I reckon.
Bloody hell did we need it. Could we? I mean, it would take something to top those last minute heroics, but these are two sides that could back that up. Doku running at Koundé, gets scared, goes backwards. Nia saying the way Belgium are playing reminds me of England, can't see the play out. Yeah, but the difference is what England in the group stage is we went 1-0 up and then we sat deep. Whereas Belgium are just sitting deep.
Yeah, they're just delaying the inevitable if they're going to sit this deep all game.
Like, we've watched Slovenia, we've watched Slovakia, we've watched Romania be more aggressive than Belgium have been today.
And that's their first shot.
Oh, and that is a silly foul from Griezmann. He's the first player into the book. And you've given Belgium and Kevin De Bruyne a good opportunity here from a set piece.
Disappointing from him. He's had a great start.
I don't know why he's done that. Right. I mean, there was a bit more.
A bit more of a follow through, but that's a bit harsh.
I mean, it doesn't need to do it. Like, Doku's already had the shot. Just pull away. Just back out. Yeah.
But we've seen penalties given for people backing out. So even backing out could have.
Into the bit goes Griezmann.
Surely De Bruyne can't shoot from here. It's a bit tight angle, isn't it?
I mean, you never know.
It is De Bruyne.
He is a wizard.
He looks like he's setting up for a cross, though.
You're a wizard, Kevin. But this is what I mean for France. I'm not saying this will go in, but if Belgium were to score from an opportunity like this,
if they're already playing defensive, I don't know what they're going to do.
They're on the goal line. Put the cat on the goal line.
They're going to play 8 at the back with Doku up top.
De Bruyne, decent ball in. That nearly caught my eye out on very quick feet from the French goalkeeper.
Saw it late, obviously.
Saw it very, very late.
Are France going to counter or are they going to slow it down again?
They've got to go. They've got to go now. That is poor from Griezmann. That's a big tackle from Rabiot, and he's no. I mean, he's caught him with a trailing leg, and he's also in the book. And no, he isn't.
He's not in the book. Lucky there.
Oh no, he's in the book. Ref fooled us all. He got out and hit it, and then put it out again. Magic tricks.
All these refs always making about themselves, aren't they?
England picked up 3 yellows in 17 minutes yesterday.
That is another harsh
France have picked up 3 in 24. We're keeping up. We're keeping up this theme at the tournament at the moment where every foul is a yellow card. And Doku is going to need to see the physios.
Is Mbappe going in the book?
And to note, by the way, Rabiot will miss the next game if France are to progress.
I don't think that's a bad thing, though, seeing how he started.
I mean, he's booted up in the air or putting it 30 yards
These Belgian shirts have got something wrong with them. Because they are all looking like they've come out of a swimming pool.
I mean, Lukaku.
Let's look at this.
And what is this? He sees it late. But I don't know why he doesn't use his hands.
I don't know why someone's not. Lukaku stop. If Lukaku
doesn't
keeps running,
see
if
it.
Lukaku keeps running there, he's got a goal.
He hasn't seen it between Thuram and Upamecano, and he has to
does
react
well.
quickly. I mean, yeah. Jack says, what on earth was he doing? Should have just caught it. I mean, yeah, he saw it late, but you feel like he could still just use his hands. He's a goalkeeper. Perhaps where I get someone getting a touch. Well, yeah, my best guess there is that if the problem is if he goes to catch it and he ends up parrying it, that's going to fall straight to a Belgian player, and it's 1-0 Belgium.
If Lukaku kept running, I think he would have got a goal regardless.
Yeah, but
so.
Lukaku and running don't quite go hand in hand. He would have waddled over there and might have got there in the end. Doku is fine with the way, so it will be a Belgian free kick, but another yellow card for France. 3 now. They are starting to rack up the cards, which will be concerning for Deschamps. Glenn Nieberg will wave play on then.
I wonder if these managers are going to be braver than Southgate and make some subs at half time, because if they both carry on like this, it is just going to be boring.
Yeah, I mean, Belgium and Tedesco is kind of just, submitted to losing. France don't seem to, I mean, Belgium had a shot. Belgium had 40% of the ball and not had a shot.
40%, I thought it would be less than that, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. But it is just bizarre. Confused me completely.
I'd like to see the average places where the players be
Great
standing.
turn from Openda. Cuts it across the box. It's bouncing around. Well, Carrasco, what a block by Hernandez.
Bit of an early reaction from me there. Just saw open shot.
I mean, if Hernandez wasn't there, I'd be interested in their goal. I'm going to check very quickly, just for a handball in there. I don't think it was, though.
Be a bit harsh from this.
Brilliant from Openda. Spinning at McCartney. That's what he gives you. A bit of dynamism. Lukaku can't do that. No, that's not.
That would be harsh. No. He's 2 yards
I need
away.
to see another one. No, it's not even,
his arm's in. I don't know if he hits his arm.
Yeah, it's his midriff. Don't know what they're. I mean, you're going to appeal for it, aren't you? But no, I mean, better. Belgium's first shot of the game. That is taking 26 minutes, but a good, better football, and it took a bit of class from Openda. That's what he gives you in there.
And that's how Belgium needs to play.
Yeah,
they shifted the play, used their overloads, played the ball back in, and then got in behind.
Yeah, but France, it's concerning because Belgium come back into this game. They had the free kick that Mainan did something really strange with his feet with, and then you had the chance there that nearly saw what's his face? Not Castagna. Carrasco scored.
Sorry,
but yeah, I think I'm moderately happy with this game. If we have a look at the poll, 45% France, 20% Belgium, and 35% saying extra time or penalties. So definitely, I mean, it's pretty even in there. I mean, France are leading, but a close call between France and extra time. That's
here we
better
go.
De Bruyne up.
Keep running De Bruyne up.
Carrasco still with the ball. Cuts it back. Oh, there's no communication there whatsoever. Kante picks it off, and now France have got to go. But
they
again,
keep slowing it down.
I don't want to know what the game plan is for France today. I really don't.
I mean, we were talking about Belgium's game plan before. I mean, their game plan's paying off more at the moment.
The problem for France is, as we saw in the World Cup finals, I mean, they rely so much on Mbappe sometimes in front of the goal, and because he's not had a good tournament, they haven't scored any goals. They're like as simple as that. Mbappe
when he plays well, France play well.
Mbappe has not had a good tournament, and that coincides with the fact that France have created nothing, scored nothing, and aren't very good.
I mean, I don't even know what I think about. I'd probably put the Dembele back on maybe for France, bit of pace.
I mean, this would be a huge upset, I feel. I
Ooh,
know
Mbappe's
Belgium,
over.
what is he doing? And now, again, Belgium will come forwards. Carrasco with options then.
Slowing it down again.
I mean,
but I think if I'm Deschamps, I'm changing. I've got to change.
Yeah.
Take one out of midfield, get my wingers back on.
Go back to the 4-3-3. You look at Ousmane Dembele, I think he gives you a bit more in this game.
Probably take... Oh, I don't know.
I like
I
think you put unless you move Griezmann through the middle.
False 9, Mbappe and Dembele on the wings.
Or your other option, also you put Mbappe through the middle, put Griezmann to the left hand side, Dembele on. I think Dembele has to come on.
I think he does.
The way he just takes people on, he unlocks defensive. He just runs at people.
He's not scared of losing the ball.
Exactly that.
And there's not many players like that anymore. They're all brainwashed.
Yeah.
The Pep revolution.
100%. Gregory O'Neill went to the stream saying some of the diving in this Euros is next level. I mean, yeah. We have seen some dodgy ones, and I think the only player that's been booked for diving is Rafael Leao.
And I think he's been harsh. It's been worse than that.
We've seen 1 yellow for diving at this tournament, which is frankly ridiculous. Simulation needs to be picked up more on with referees. I completely agree with you, Gregory. They're
Ruins
saying
the game.
Nick saying it's
Doco
like Belgium
annoyed.
set up expecting France to be all over them, hasn't happened, and now they're going to yeah. I think Tedesco was expecting to be absolutely bombarded, with pressure, but they haven't been because France have not been at the races. They've not come forward with any intent, and as you say, I feel like Tedesco's now realised, okay, let's push higher. Let's put them under and see how they look.
I think he's also got to change formation now because they're coping with two in midfield, but they're just not being able to use any of their own attacks here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jack saying France are so static, just completely inactive, exactly. And that's what you get with players like Kylian Mbappe. He don't press, he don't make runs.
No.
He expects to he will expect you to find him with the ball and then he'll score the goal. But as he's that front three,
Just
failing to
standing there.
move, Rabiot has lacked any ability.
De Bruyne urging them up.
France making Lukaku look mobile. He's probably moved more kilometres than some of these France players have.
Apart from Kante.
Of course. Kante has been running around non-stop. That's a lovely ball. Looking for a pen. There will have too much on it. They mine now.
Ooh, almost out his box.
Ain't out his box. Beanley missed the ball. He's having a bit of a hectic
Weird game.
Yeah, very erratic at the moment, which I think sums France up completely. But yeah, I think I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. Rabiot coming down the left-hand side. Here is Theo Hernandez. Hernandez to Rabiot. I said this in the earlier game. I don't think Adrien Rabiot is like an elite footballer.
Yeah, you look at this team and you say the quality goes down when you look at him.
I don't know. I've never been wowed by him. That's a good ball. I know. His problem is that his mum's his agent, and that is just that is not helping anybody in that scenario. But yeah, that.
I don't know where this ball was going though.
It's flat. It's overhit. Got nothing on it. No intent. No.
He's just put a ball in the box.
Directive.
He hasn't looked up.
Yeah, because there was no. Even if it was a good ball in, there was no one in there to head it home.
Yeah, Thuram was arriving late.
I'm stunned by what I've seen so far.
But it is obvious now that France have changed formation and they have got Mbappe and Griezmann on the wings. Although Griezmann is still sort of floating. And we haven't seen anything of Mbappe. You've seen him fall over, play a few nice passes, but apart from that first minute...
He is not... they should be pushing up, moving up onto the back line. They're not going to do that.
The few times that Belgium have attacked and left themselves exposed, France just slowed it down when you've got the fastest player in the world, one-on-one.
Yeah, 100%. Now saying Kante is tiny, isn't he? He is quite small, but
yeah, so his shirt looks big on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he makes up for it with the distance he covers. Henry under the screen saying, "Who's the new guy?" This is Archie.
Hello.
Covering on for a couple, covering with me rather than me sitting here by myself.
Because no one wants to see that.
Exactly. Nick Nack saying, "Hang on, it's gone away. Let me get back up." Nick Nack still can't find it.
Oh,
Nick Nack saying,
Griezmann pushed over there.
Nick Nack saying, "I think the mask has affected him." He was saying how uncomfortable it is. That
he
is
shouldn't have headbutted someone's shoulder though, should he?
it's a weird one though.
We've seen other players play.
Yeah.
It's always like the mask makes you play better.
Yeah, is it me that his mask does a bit different?
Yeah, it does.
So
they tried to make it special and they're like probably carbon fibre or something.
And yes, it's not paying off. Gregory O'Neill saying a 0-0 written all over this and penalties. Yeah, I think you're spot on.
I need a fast forward button to get to penalties.
We said if you haven't watched the round of 16 preview, make sure to go watch it after this game because there are still 3 round of 16 games. But in our preview that went out on Friday, we said that this game would either be a 3-2, 3-3 game or it would be 0-0. And that is what it is. That's a header. And that is just what happened to Thuram. And he is frustrated with himself.
I was waiting for the net to bulge there.
France have had limited opportunities. That is the best chance of the game. What a switch of the play from Tchouaméni. Great touch from Jules Koundé. Puts it out of his feet. Swings it in. And Thuram, that is millimetres away.
And that's what happens when France move the ball quick. Belgium weren't ready for it. They were just standing lackadaisical and... There you go.
Shock. Wout Faes didn't mark someone. Am I surprised? No.
Vertonghen didn't react quick enough. What a surprise.
Vertonghen didn't react quick enough and then missed a header, and Wout Faes wasn't marked on his man. That is a problem. France can cause problems. They've got to do more of that. They've got to have quality in front of goal, but be direct. Because we saw Theo Hernandez put a ball in, it was crap. Koundé puts a ball in of high quality. Thuram gets on the end of it and puts a header narrowly wide.
And also, there's players in the box there when Hernandez, even though it wouldn't have mattered, there was no one in the box.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, saying,
Doku.
wow, wide. Yeah, no, it looked like it was going to head in.
From this angle, it did.
Yeah. And a free kick, and Doku has won he's won a free kick. Yeah, he's won a free kick.
He's got a free kick, yeah. Don't know what the ref's got his thumb up for.
No. Yeah, well done, mate.
Trying to make friends.
Here we go, ball down. Come on. And Gregory is talking about the diving.
He has been held, but That's 3 soft fouls that Doku's
Yeah.
been on the wrong end of now.
Jeremy Doku, not in a good game. We talk about how he lacks end product. I mean, today, usually, he's really dynamic. He'll take people on and then he'll get into the box and he'll fluff it up because there's a lack of end product.
But
today, he just has done nothing. But I think it's because he's sitting too deep.
But then we see him, if he beats Griezmann and Koundé...
Look at this. Gets past 2. Superb. Lays it into a pen.
Oh, here we go.
Plays a 1-2. He couldn't...
But that's the problem. Kante just comes over and covers.
Brilliant from N'Golo Kante to just make it, because he put Openda under pressure and the pass wasn't good enough. But that's what he does. See, when he gets forward, when he gets the ball down, he can take 2 players on. But again, we talk about that lack of end product. He basically explained my point perfectly there. So thanks, Jeremy, because he showed his class, he showed how dynamic he is, but he showed that lack of end product for Jeremy Doku is still there.
And what a sight there we just saw. De Bruyne taking a throw-in.
Yeah.
Don't see that very often.
Tchouaméni
mocking up.
And I think there was a referee giving a free kick. There's a bit of afters in there. Yeah, he just nudges him down to the floor. Leo says, Doku's picking the ball up deep, always playing as a wing back. Yeah, because what's happening is Belgium play the back 4, but then Castagna pushed out on the right hand side. They shift over, create a back 3 to Teatre, so Doku then has to drop in and be more defensive. Which Tedesco's got balls to tell Jeremy Doku to drop in defensively. That's like Gareth Southgate telling Bellingham to drop in deep in with putting Saka at left back.
I mean, you'd think he'd tell Kane that because Kane is playing as a CDM, but that's a conversation for another day.
That's a lovely ball. It's not going to reach. Oh no, he's going to get there. He's going to put it across the box. Brave keeping for Castells, but again, France are causing problems now. They're getting the ball down the channels. They're getting in between the centre half and the full back, and they're getting balls into the box. And another opportunity for Thuram. I mean, Hernandez did well to get there. I thought it was going to go off.
It's a good ball as well.
Yeah, from that Spain that he had to hit that first time on the top.
He got lucky there. Both defenders stopped. Thuram came storming in.
Without facing Vertonghen caught. Ball watching again.
Their training sessions when they mark Lukaku must be so boring. Yeah. No one moving.
I mean, what's the problem? I guess that's the problem. They are more against Lukaku. Yeah. So I'm going to stand here. He's not going to run. Even if he does run past me, I'll catch up to him.
3 business days it takes for them to turn.
About face, lovely ball, looking for Lukaku, but it's gone over him somehow. Here is Tchouaméni. 8 minutes until the half then, still 0-0 in this game, but I feel like it's definitely ramped up in the last 10-15. We've seen a lot
100%. It's opened up a little bit. There hasn't been many shots, but the game has opened up.
I think because what's happened is Belgium have come forward. As Nick says earlier, because France weren't attacking, Belgium have now come forward. But because they've come forward, it means France can also now come forward. So you've got both teams coming forward, playing on with intent, and you feel like we could get a goal, hopefully, before the end of the first half. Mbappe,
the poor flick.
Yeah, nowhere near Hernandez. He's not a road runner. He's never going to get there. Lukaku, ball fed into him. Look at this. This is what he can do. He can hold it up.
There's no one to pass to. He's done well there, but he had no runners.
Mbappe, Hernandez.
And Arneston still.
Need to see more from Mbappe. Can he do something here? It's good footwork, but he's not gone anywhere. He can do all the fancy stuff, but he's got to get the ball moving.
You look in the box, it's 2 and 4.
Tchouaméni has a lovely ball in. Griezmann is not the man you ought to play that ball to, though.
What's Lukaku doing back there?
I don't know why he's there, and he's ended up not keeping the ball in.
Throwing his arms about.
Running, great run from Rabiot, plays a 1-2 of Kante, great tackle from Onana. Griezmann lunges in. Ooh. No, well stepped up in there from Saliba.
Rare mistake from
Kante's got it back. Griezmann, Koundé, space for France to use. Koundé lays it into Kante.
Shoot.
Kante, just not the play you want that to fall to there. No. Hasn't got that attacking instinct to touch and hit. That's a good ball from Griezmann. Mbappe, good shift of the feet, cuts it across the box, hits Rabiot in the face, and it bumbles away. And now, and then
so poor from De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, terrible pass as you say. Rabiot back with it. Mbappe definitely ramping up towards the end of this half. France putting Belgium under a lot of pressure.
Still no movement from France though. We've got 4 players on the near side standing.
Tchouaméni will have a go from range. It's not a bad effort, and that is wide again.
Castells, watch that though.
Really good stuff from France.
But it's a shame that with France's probably best attack of the game, and it ends with a 40 yards miss.
Yeah, exactly that. Nick saying Thuram wasn't expecting him to get there. Do you think Lukaku's fully fit? Yeah, he's fully fit.
That's just his full fitness.
He's never been fit. Like he's never been fit his life. I mean, no offence to him, but you can't.
Even back in his Everton days.
Yeah. He's a bit more dynamic then because I think more of it went into his height, but he's
enjoying his later life.
I was going to say he's having
the Italian sun and food. Doku inside his own half again.
Fantastic. You go to Milan and he'll take the top 5 pizza plates in 10 seconds. Yeah, I think he's fully fit. He just
I'll
can't
have
move.
I'll have the usual.
Yeah, he's got the usual in about 15 different restaurants.
Yeah, 3 12-inch pizzas and a pint of Estrella or something.
Whatever they've got over there.
Yeah.
Over there, like it's a mile away, so it's only Europe. His face dinks it over the top, looking for the runner Carrasco.
Well watched.
Yeah, good defender from Hernandez. Here is
Just a
Shannon.
bit hopeful that.
Yeah. 5 to play then. I
We've got
mean,
3 on top of each other again. I don't know
Obviously-
what formation France are playing now.
Mbappe, that's good. Plays it to Hernandez. Back to Rabiot.
Belgium just frustrating France. They're going further and further back every time they pass it.
Well, that's a lovely ball into Rabiot. Delivers it. Will it run to Thuram? It will. He gets a shot.
Back post.
Kunde puts it back across there, looking for Griezmann and
I
heads
think
away.
he's got to have a shot there.
Yeah.
Even though it's a tight
Oh,
angle.
and Docky falls over and it's out for a front.
They must be sprinkling these pitches a bit too much because there's been a lot in the whole tournament.
Yeah. Maybe Docky would have found.
Yeah, probably would have got it as well.
Here's Shamanic. Really, I mean, much better from France in the last 5-10. This is the France we've seen, and you feel like if this carries on, France will score.
It's inevitable.
Belgium cannot keep up with this high level pressure.
And they're just gonna, even though they are sitting back, they are just gonna run themselves into the ground, especially Anana.
Yeah, here's it, Makane. Kante.
Just getting frustrated again. 11 men behind the ball. Belgium's going to be happy to sit till half time now. Don't want to concede. Because if it goes 0-0, that'll be the happier of the two teams by far.
Yeah, 100%. Mbappe. Across to Kunde. Good touch.
Need to start getting some more balls into the box.
Yeah.
Follow the shots up.
Griezmann. At Makane. 4 to play. France pushing. Oh, Mbappe. It's not a great pass, but we'll be
No
recovered.
communication.
Feels like... It's like, but look how deep Mbappe is here. You don't want Kylian Mbappe here. He does drop the shoulder.
He's getting annoyed, isn't he? He just wants
Yeah.
the ball. Getting frustrated with his teammates.
Rabiot darts inside to Kante 1-2. Acted. Oh, and he's been
Rode
crossed
the
there.
challenges.
Rabiot.
Oh, a little bit more on that. There could have been in.
That is a let off for France. Rabiot again caught in possession. Kante, Griezmann.
They keep using Koundé here, but it's just not working.
Well, that's the thing that they kind of understand. Kunde is a centre half. They're playing centre half and right back.
Mbappe and Griezmann have drifted into the middle here.
Griezmann looking for Thuram, but it's one back, and now Belgium will look to. Well, I say
No one
spring
up
on
there.
the counter attack, but
Oh, one by Chilwell,
look at he don't spring. He tried. He did try. Kante.
Looked like he stalled more than spring.
Yeah. Back to Thuram. Good football. Cut
Nice
back to
ball.
Griezmann. Oh, he forced it to Thuram, and the move will break down and will be relief for Belgium. AJ on the stream. Hey lads, good to tune in as per. Nina saying France taking control now, but seems short of ideas, and also asked us Arch have his own channel. Well, unless he has a channel I don't know about, I don't think you do.
I've got a channel bigger than yours. No,
right,
I'm
of
joking.
course.
No, I don't have my own channel.
No, just a bloke I found on the street said he's happy to do it.
I was walking past and
Heard
just
it.
got enticed with some sweets.
Yeah. Oh, great, brilliant.
I've got handcuffs under the table.
All right. Let's not advertise that. But yeah, I think a decent first half. It's definitely got, as we said, it was a slow burner, but once Belgium came out of their shell, the game's opened up massively, and we've seen a lot more from France, especially.
An agitated Ninja Turtle just flashed across our screen there.
Yeah, Mbappe just, I don't know, and this comes out. As he is quality, but when he's not on his day, it lets you down. It's not having 10 players on there because he don't press. Like, players can still have a bad game in front of goal, but they'll make
Here we
up.
go.
Hang on, great.
Poor touch.
But they can have a bad game, but they'll make up for it. And that is a foul from De Bruyne. Very silly. Very, very silly. But players will make up for it by pressing, by having high work rate. And Mbappe doesn't do that.
No.
So when he has a poor performance in front of goal, he doesn't really make that up. So it is just a poor game, and you end up out. It feels like having a man down.
And that was the problem with PSG, obviously, when Neymar and Messi were there. There were 3 players down.
Yeah, exactly that. There's a reason that just spending loads of money on 3 really good players doesn't work.
No.
Because nobody in that front line
It's
is
going to be interesting with Real Madrid, obviously, next year.
Oh,
But
yeah. I'm intrigued to see how
here
that
we go,
works.
Teo Hernandez.
Great.
Breaking
Right.
up.
Oh, what a tackle from Val Face. Out for a France corner.
Sometimes called over enthusiastic, but worked there. Maybe got lucky. There was no cover.
Could it? I mean, 9 times out of 10, that is
It's
a
a good
free kick
tackle.
and a yellow card, but he's got that one right.
Sticking his tongue out, concentrating. Love to see it.
Reminds me of David, like a shit version of David Luiz.
He's got the hair, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Just not the free kick ability.
But yeah, no, Griezmann.
Taken short.
Mbappe, plenty in the box. It's got to go in there. It does go in there, headed away by the first man.
Is there a counter? No, because De
well
Bruyne can't
recovered.
sprint.
Well recovered by Teo Hernandez. We are going to see an additional minute in this game. Mbappe
That's
goes
just
left,
any
goes
stoppages.
right. He's still got the ball. Still got the ball. How's he still got the ball? I don't know how.
Cut it back.
He's got to cut it back. It will
It's
fall to
it.
Sean.
Oh. Mbappe did
I mean,
very well.
God knows how he kept the ball in there. He just kept going, and that is what he does.
Doku would have gone down and won a free kick there, but
Doku was hounding him.
you love to see
Just
it when a
could
player
not
doesn't go down.
Take the ball off him.
Could have gone down there, could have gone down
Yeah.
there, could have gone down there.
Cuts it back eventually. Falls a shout. He's got to keep this down. Got to keep that
Arguably
down.
maybe put off by the old man, but got to go on target
he
there.
feels like he's got to get it over the bodies in the box and then sends
Should
it.
be disappointed. Castell's just got to make a save there, and that's probably going to be it for the half.
And good pressure from France, but not much to show for it.
Maybe
big
one last
opportunity.
chance. Lukaku flicking it.
It's a great header.
Oh, and Doku's just not on the same wavelength.
Clear.
That should
Chacho
be
will
it.
put out a play.
Go on, ref.
And the referee will blow whistle. And that will be the end of the first half. Then it is still goalless in... Where are we? Dusseldorf?
Germany?
We're in Germany somewhere. I forgot. I think we're in Dusseldorf. But yeah. A half that was slow to get going.
And you can tell Mbappe's no brave
Yeah.
master. The ref blew his whistle and it was the first thing he did.
Yeah, I mean, a half that took its time to get going, but after the first 10, 15 minutes, Belgium really counted their shell. France gave it a very, very good go. And, well, 0-0 half-time then. I think an intriguing game. I definitely think we have to take the first 10 minutes out of our minds. That was Belgium.
Yeah.
That was a nervy first 10 minutes. Belgium
Getting
were,
to know each other's
exactly,
game plan.
Exactly. Belgium were very keen on not conceding, but eventually stayed 0-0. They came out of their shell. They came into the game. And if anything, that gave France more opportunities, but also on the flip side, it gave Belgium chances.
I'm intrigued to see if either manager's going to make a sub. We haven't seen many subs at half time. I think a sub, Dembele for France, would make a big difference, taking one out of the midfield, because obviously France don't need 4 in midfield. They changed it to 3 early on because they just didn't need it.
Exactly. And I think we definitely could see. I mean, they have gone out wide players.
4-2-3-1.
I mean, yeah, I think Thuram, but I think you get Mbappe through the middle, he'll stay. I think it gives you more threat, and then we know how dangerous his man Dembele is. So that's definitely a choice for France. But I think overall, we talk about Mbappe there. He has had his moments. Obviously, towards the end of the half, had some brilliant chances, but he's been dropping way too deep. He's dropped in way too deep,
And that's just what
costing
happens when players get frustrated.
Yeah, 100%.
And you can tell he's frustrated. 1 with his mask, 2 with his players, and 3 with himself.
Yeah, exactly that. Shari is saying, reiterating the stream by the way, reiterating the statement that France will get to score from open play, not counting own goals. Ninga says he keeps it down. That's a goal, referring to that sham any chance in the half. Yeah, he just gets under it. The ball comes back to him. He leans back, gets under the ball, and sends it flying.
But we're saying that that's the best chance. France have been all over Belgium, and their best chance has been Mbappe wonder run and Tchouaméni blazing it over the bar. So Belgium should be pleased with that.
As poor as Mbappe might be in the first half, he might have a bit of a poor tournament.
That's why he's world class.
Exactly. One of the biggest chances for France came because he took 2 players on, just by the fact he was getting grabbed and pulled and at all opportunities and cut it back well. Sharian says, Drew Law says, is Kante a one-off model Terminator? I mean, he is a phenomenal player. He will keep going. Like, when will he ever tire? When will he ever run out?
Are we going to see him like the Japanese guy?
I mean, yeah,
56.
How old is N'Golo Kante right now? I'm going to have a look. He is, where's Kante? Kante is 33. If he is at World Cup 26, I'd be surprised. Yeah, he'd be 35. If he makes it to Euro 28, he'd be 37. So technically, if he goes as long as Modric, thank you. If he goes as long as Modric, he's still got 2 tournaments left in him, which is absolutely phenomenal.
And we're probably going to see that with Ronaldo as well. Probably trying to play with his son, isn't he?
He will want to. But
And he basically owns Portugal, so he'll probably get his way, won't he?
exactly, even though he's not playing very well at all. Nick is saying, "Lol, those Belgian shirts look so uncomfortable." They do. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's the colour, but it's because it's Adidas, so who have made loads and loads of shirts in this tournament. I don't get why they're so sweaty.
Well, I did think it was just Lukaku when I first watched Belgium in their group stage. Because he's always sweating, isn't he?
After minute 10, he has to take 80 minutes just completely soaked in his own sweat.
We saw him in the warm-up, he was drenched then as well.
Yeah, I don't get why they're so... Why they absorb so much sweat, why they take on so much fluid.
The colour does make it look worse, but
I think
doesn't look comfortable.
Yeah, I'm hoping that obviously they'll have shirts to soften to at half time, but 5-10 minutes out there and they're all sweaty. They're all sweating.
Doesn't make much difference if they swap.
Yeah,
but
exactly that, and it's. I don't know what is going on with those shirts. Now, also saying, have Belgium got their tactics right, or are they struggling? Well, I think it's a bit of both.
It's just a bit of a weird game, really.
Yeah.
Neither manager's game plan has worked. There's been attacks, but not many good shots.
Yeah.
It's not a boring 0-0, but it's not an exciting 0-0. It's just a bit of a weird game.
And both sides changed it up after the first 10. Cause
they sussed each other out.
Yeah, France started with the 4-3-1-2, changed to the 4-3-3, sent Griezmann out wide, and put Mbappe out onto the left. Belgium did the same. They were planning to sit in a deep 4-4-2, having De Bruyne and Nana literally sit in front of the defensive midfielders and then have a front four that just stood 15 yards up the pitch. They aborted that and decided to push the midfield up, push the whole team up another 10 yards so that they were closer together and that they linked up further.
Without the ball,
that has massively helped.
Without the ball, we did see them slot back into that 4-4-2, and that is the reason why France are frustrated.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Nick, I think initially they got the tactics wrong.
Yeah.
But from there, they have just struggled. They got it wrong for the first 10. They changed it, which was the good change. But I think because France have improved, they've just been under the cosh. They've just struggled to get into the game, really. And they'll be disappointed with how that has gone so far. But equally, they're still in the game. That's what matters to them. They know this was a tough game. The fact that it's still 0-0 is an absolute godsend for them. If they can hold it like this for another 45 minutes, anything can happen in extra time. Anything can happen when it comes down to penalties. So for Belgium, you feel if they survive 45 minutes, suddenly the game's even.
Well, you think they're definitely the happier team going in at half-time, 0-0. Looking at the French team, obviously the second favourites coming into the tournament, the attacking prowess they've got, obviously didn't really perform in the group stage, but they've still just got that ability to just flick a switch.
Yeah.
But, just neither team have really had a clear-cut chance yet.
Yeah,
Chouameni's best of the half,
and that's the thing. I think the interesting with Belgium is obviously you look at all three of their games. I mean, Slovakia, Lukaku that did deflect, by the way. That initial Mbappe one massively. I mean, Belgium and Slovakia, Lukaku went for on goal twice in the first 5 minutes and missed both chances. In the Romania game, they had another countless opportunities they missed. And the same in the Ukraine game. So Belgium have created clear-cut chances, have not taken them. Whereas, as you say, in this game, we've seen none of that. They haven't moved for on goal once. They had one upward to shoot. They had two opportunities. One was the free kick that I think Mainan made it look a lot more threatening than it actually was. And the second one was when the ball fell to Castagna and his shot was blocked by Hernandez. So for Belgium, they haven't created anything. For France, they've had a few chances.
Been wasteful.
Yeah, they have. I mean, that Chouameni one, he's got to keep that down. We saw Thuram's header just past the post. I mean, we saw Rabiot put it about 40 yards into the crowd.
But I mean, if Belgium do come out in the second half and just sit in again, they've got the ability with Doku, Lukaku and De Bruyne to just score out of nothing. And obviously France have as well, but they've had the ball, so you'd expect them to create a few more chances.
Yeah.
Whereas Belgium, well, they're probably going to do the same. It's worked. Yeah. Why change it if it's not broken?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. This game is to be decided whether can Belgium hold on for 45 minutes or will France find a way through. If France find a way through, they'll win this game. If Belgium hold on to extra time, then I think it evens the playing field massively.
And I think squad depth could have a big part in this. The subs that come on, the changes that are made by the managers could change the game.
Timing's everything in this game. Both sides have got good benches. I think France probably had the stronger bench. But I mean, I think Ousmane Dembele could be the difference maker for France.
He'd be the first one I put on.
Yeah, whether he comes on at half time, whether it's 60 minutes, I think you've got to bring him on soonish if it is still 0-0. If they go out there and score early, then I'd still bring him on, obviously. But if it's still 0-0, Ousmane Dembele is an imperative sub if France want to win this game.
100%.
I mean, okay, Nick Nack saying, the way Kante plays, which is full on all the time, should take its toll. But it's an advantage when you're his size as opposed to a big man, less strength than these. Exactly. You know, he's got, technically, if we're speaking, he can turn better because he's shorter, because he's got lower centre of gravity, which kind of means that he turns easier. It's not something, if you're a big man, take Peter Crouch or Lukaku, for them to turn, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of strain, as you say. Also saying the priority for Belgium definitely appears to be don't concede rather than go out there and score some goals. Exactly. Because the way they'll win this game is by not conceding. If
They've got a few penalty takers,
exactly. If they go for the goal, there's a high risk that they will concede. Whereas if they play to not concede, they can frustrate France, soak up the pressure, and then either hit them on the counter or take it all the way to penalties and beat them on pens.
And if France do go ahead, they've got the quality to expand, push forwards, and then if they do go up front, well, that would be a different story because France are going to chuck everything at them.
I think that gives us the most interesting game. If Belgium come out and score in the first 5 minutes of the second half, then this game is going to get very exciting. At 0-0, it's still in the game. If France score early on, then I think it could be curtains that early on. But,
because then Belgium are going to come out. France just can get 2 or 3 more.
I think the more attacking Belgium get, the more. I think the easier it will actually get for France, which is a weird thing to say, but I think it's true. Nick Nack saying Kante was also a later bloomer. Only made one appearance in League 2, League 2, the French League 2, by the age of 21. Well, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? So technically, he's only been playing at a top. I mean, that's League 2. I mean, it's professional, but it's not the top
really,
level.
Is it?
So he's only been playing at the elite level for what, 10 years? So
he didn't even have an academy like most of these players.
Exactly.
But...
we're seeing. I mean, Lamine Yamal at 16. He will, and that's the thing with modern football. I mean, look at all the injuries that Pedri's picked up. He's picking them up because he came through so early.
Yeah.
So for Kante, the reason he's still playing at such an elite level, at such a an older, I'm not going to say old because he's only 33 technically, but an older age, is because he didn't have those. Like Yamal has come through 5 years quicker than Kante did.
Yeah.
Which in theory should say that he's going to play 5 years less.
But he won't because
I get obviously there's advances in technology and all that. So. It's a hard one to say, but I think Pedri's the worst example of it. He came through so early, and same with Gavi. The injuries have picked up. I mean, I'll always remember that picture of Pedri at the Olympics for Spain, where he literally looks dead.
Yeah.
Like he's just sat there during the national anthem, just like, why am I here?
Yeah.
He honestly looks completely done. But yeah, we'll be kicking off in a few minutes' time. Then, are you what was your? You sticking with your prediction of 3-1 France? It'd be a hell of a second half.
I was being optimistic, hoping for some goals.
Yeah.
Still can't call it. It's just a weird game, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think none of us really backed Belgium. I know Nick Mac went for a draw, but apart from that, no one backed Belgium.
I might go for Belgium.
I might
stick it out there. I might stick it out there.
Going
Why
with
not?
16% of people that have voted
Why
for a
not?
Belgium win. Fair enough.
I don't see them scoring more than one, so I'm going to go for 1-0.
Fair enough.
I could see a 1-1 going to extra time.
That's my thing. I think the only way Belgium win is if they take it to extra time penalties for me.
Yeah.
I don't think Belgium win in 90 minutes.
Even if they go 1-0 up, I don't see them not conceding.
Yeah. But yeah, I think when I said 3-0 France, I don't think it'll be 3-0. I think France will take it though. They should take it. I mean, it'd be massive. It'd be absolutely massive if they were to be knocked out today. We've already seen Italy knocked out.
Yeah.
England were 26 seconds away from being knocked out. France need to find a goal in this game. Could they be knocked out by Belgium? We're seeing a lot of... Spain and Germany are going to cakewalk this because all the other favourites have been complete crap.
Yeah, and Germany with the home crowd, probably favourites over Spain, would you say?
And Spain have been phenomenal as well, though. It's hard to call that one for me. But as you say, England haven't been good enough. France haven't been good enough.
Portugal.
Italy are out. Portugal... I think Slovenia will be a tough game tonight.
The Ronaldo effect's just brewing them, to be honest.
I think Portugal's best efforts will be if he's dropped. But yeah, do join us live for that one as well. It will be me and Jack. Jack will be back on for that one. But that'll be a good game. We've seen how good Slovenia have been at this tournament.
You might not leave the chair if this goes to penalties.
Yeah, I mean, that is great. That is so... I'm definitely not hungry. But I think... This is going to be a good second half because I hope it should pick up where it left off in the first.
Well, the teams have got to realise they're 45 minutes away from being knocked out if they don't score.
And I think France will look at it that way. That's the thing. I think Belgium will look at it as we're 45 minutes away from extra time. Yeah,
France are looking at it as this is 45 minutes from an extra half an hour that we're going to have in our legs if we get through.
Yeah, I mean, and for France, it's been an interesting one. Obviously, finalists at World Cup 22 it was a brilliant tournament. They were very good. I think the final Mbappe was phenomenal.
Yeah.
In Euro 20, but when we actually look at their Euros, it's not been good. Obviously, finalists in 2016 and then lost to Portugal. 2020 was a really, really disappointing game, I feel.
But
You
the
know,
French team in 2016 is very different to it is now.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah,
the 2018
100%.
World Cup, they've still got, 6 or 7 players?
Yeah, I think the 2021 is probably is a bit closer because you still had Mbappe,
Yeah.
Kante, Griezmann, you name it.
But no Saliba, no Upamecano.
Exactly, no
no
Shamameni.
Hernandez.
I mean, there's a lot. Rabiot was still there. God knows how he's... honestly.
But there's been a big turnover. But they come in experienced,
Yeah.
not with the national team, but with their clubs. Champions League winners.
Is it not a no-brainer to play Camavinga over Rabiot? I mean, I know obviously there have been a few problems off the pitch between Deschamps and Camavinga.
But then also you've got the chemistry between him and Tchouaméni as well.
Yeah.
With the Real Madrid link.
So I don't understand what Rabiot does. Maybe he's got something on Deschamps' daughter, I don't know. It is beyond me.
Or his agent, his mum and Deschamps.
Oh, yeah. Equally, I wouldn't mess with his mum. By the sounds of it, either she gets what she wants or she just leaves. So, yeah. I mean, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I think the best one is, obviously, Harry Kane's brother has a whole agency company just for Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Which is terrible. Both sides coming out for second half then. Not seeing any changes from either manager, I don't think.
Is Vertonghen older than the manager?
Oh, it must be close.
Because who is it? No.
Pepe is 30, he's 41, isn't he?
No, there's some players older than their manager. Who is it?
Vertonghen is 37. Tedesco is 38.
Oh,
That is close, though.
there is someone who's older than the manager. Trying to think who it is. Not Portugal. Who's got a young manager? Germany. Who's old in Germany?
Oh, yeah.
Kroos. Is it Kroos?
Yeah, he might be, because he's, 38?
Yeah,
And
it might be
Nagelsmann-
Kroos.
They're close, though. I mean, that is ridiculous, though. Vertonghen's a year younger
Yeah.
than the manager, and he's still playing football. But second half, about to get underway here then. A big 45 minutes for both sides.
2 over the ball. You don't see that very often.
Yeah.
And it's Nana and De Bruyne.
Well, something brilliant's going to happen here. We've seen 2 tactics adopted at this tournament. Either knock it back and everyone runs up
To
and
the
you smash
keeper.
it long, or you do 2 up front and the one passes it to the other and then the other one tries to run through the whole team.
And we saw, obviously, 16 seconds in the qualifiers for, who was it? Slovakia or someone?
Yeah. So obviously Albania had a great score within 26 against Italy, which is weird because that was an Italy kickoff, which I found more bizarre. I only found that out after the game. Italy actually sent it backwards, gave
Gave the ball away.
So what we're waiting for, we are now ready, and the referee will blow the whistle then. A lot
Back to Vertonghen, and up it goes. Looking for Lukaku. Nowhere near. France, are they going to move it quick? Game plan? Has Deschamps had a go at them at half time? No one's up there.
I mean, yeah. Whatever he said hasn't made them run quicker. That's a lovely ball. To
Spreading the play.
Rabiot. Hernandez. Mbappe. Good drop the shoulder. Beats De Bruyne running at Castagna. But that
poor.
is a tame ball in.
Brilliant change of pace to beat De Bruyne, but awful ball, and there was no one in there anyway.
Yeah. And they are saying we'll see how good Slovenia have been. No, we'll see how crap England were at breaking them down probably. Yeah, but Slovenia were good against Denmark and were good against Serbia, but equally, as you say, they're not the best representations of good opposition. Brighton's manager only 31, younger than half the squad. Yeah, I mean that is outrageous. I'm sure he'll be good. Obviously, Fabian Herzler, a decent manager, and to see how he does in the Premier League next season. But as you say, ridiculously young, 31 years old.
Yeah, but you love to see it though, because no point having loads of old managers. New tactics, new mindset.
I love Roy, but he's I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah, Sam, Roy, Neil Warnock.
There's quite a few.
Harry Redknapp. He's still knocking about somewhere.
Probably.
UNICEF, really, to be honest, isn't it?
Him versus Poch at Soccer Aid.
We've got a few young managers though. Obviously, Frank Lampard just not found a job at the moment.
Oh, what a shame.
Well, he was going to get the England job at one point.
Yeah.
Still probably in the conversation.
De Bruyne, lovely ball over the top, looking for Lukaku. Does
He's
well.
done well.
Look at him using his strength. That's what he's got to do.
Did it hit his arm?
I mean,
No.
the fact that Saliba's beating him with physicality though is poor.
He does so well, and then just gives it away again.
De Bruyne. Good start from Belgium. Castagna.
Finally going to use the overload on the right. No.
Onana. darting
Mbappe doing
inside.
some defensive work.
Blimey.
Who would have thought?
It was very lethargic.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Good ball in.
That's
from
not.
France. No.
What is Doku doing? He's not attacking the back
No.
post. He's playing on the wing and he's not attacking the back post.
Lukaku didn't move, appended around front post, and Doku didn't run back post. So
As a winger,
option.
you're told gamble at the back post.
Yeah.
If it falls, you're there. But
Always gamble. On the football pitch, gamble responsibly, people. Here's Hernandez to Saliba across to Meccano. France will be looking to just settle back in, seize authority once again. Meccano will give it to N'Golo Kante. Kante to Koundé.
slow build up or going from France.
Yeah,
It didn't work in the first half, but they'll try it again.
Got to start shifting it quicker.
Trust the process. It worked for England. Maybe it'll work for the other team that play in white.
Griezmann looks for Thuram. Sorry, can't find it. Cat by without face. He does a bit of defending for once. That is a poor clearance though from Vertonghen. Here is Mbappe. Darts inside. Lovely. Cuts it back to Kante.
Not who you want that to
Doesn't
fall
want to
to
hit
there.
it. Shamani will hit it.
Oh,
And what
that's a good save.
Took a nick off out face in there.
That is better from France.
Yeah, much better effort from Shamani. Moving it quicker. Getting a good shot away. Deflecting off out face, which actually made it more difficult for his goalkeeper. And it's a brilliant start. He reads that deflection
Who would have
well.
thought though? In the first 3 minutes, we've seen Mbappe and Wout fast defend.
I mean, what is Wout fast? I mean, I know he's getting a touch on it. He's actually made more. He's tipped it away from the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
It's a brilliant save.
it's a good save. Well down. Another corner though.
Best effort of the game from France. As you say, a chance in this corner. Griezmann puts the ball
It's a
in.
better
It's
ball.
headed towards Shamani. He can't hit it. Mbappe will sweep up. There's a player on the floor for Belgium to get out there. Mbappe will cut inside. Wout face gets a block in there. Yes, Wout face gets a block in there. Was Hernandez fouled by Openda? Yes, he was. Referee not happy with Openda's reaction to that one. So he's just going to stare at him.
Poker face.
God. Great save deflection as well. Yeah, he did well to read that. Wout face trying to
At least it didn't change it direction
Yeah.
too much. Just forced it a bit more wide.
tip it past his goalkeeper. Deschamps was happy that was given. I don't really know what that. I don't know
I don't know what that. Fed up.
He looks like he's disappointed, but it was given his way. So I don't really know what the reaction. Why he has reacted like that.
Not many French players in that line there though. 5 against 8 or something.
Griezmann's got to be a good ball in.
He's on all set pieces, isn't he, Griezmann? Obviously, apart from penalties.
Oh, fakes the run up, then puts it in, and that was tragic. It will fall to Koundé though. He will put it back into the box, looking for Thuram. It's headed over.
Was there a foul there on Wout Faz?
I don't know. It's a goal kick anyway. But I really know.
Don't know why he fixed it.
Tragic ball in from Griezmann initially. Heads out to Koundé.
De Bruyne winning the header.
Koundé, good touch. Good ball in. That's a good. It's not a bad header.
He's played well actually, Thuram. He hasn't got many chances, and the ones he's got haven't been the best, but he's made the most of them.
Off his shoulder. Comes off his shoulder.
Obviously, I don't think he's got one on target yet, but he's put himself about.
Great replay. Back of someone's head. Wonderful. But yeah, no.
And a big flag.
Yeah, great. But yeah, just came off his shoulder there to Thuram, but he did well to get up to it and make contact with it. Decent game from him, as you said. I've been quite impressed with how he's done it there.
Yeah, I didn't think it would work, obviously, with the two up front, and they
Yeah.
just haven't played that very much, so it
The
sort of
problem
benefits
is,
him.
I mean, he's done really well. The problem is you shoehorn Mbappe out on the left, which is proving not to be beneficial. Particularly, I don't think you can drop Thuram. He's played really well.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take him off, but I don't know who you put Dembele on for. Maybe you take... Do you take...
Also, France deserves to be punished because we have seen 4 0-0s.
Yeah, with the... Probably, the best attacking team in the tournament?
We've seen 4 0-0 so far. They're already responsible for one of them. As it stands, when we've played 51 minutes without a goal, they could be responsible for another one. The thing is, this is why they win tournaments, because they yes, this hasn't been, we haven't seen a goal
Yeah,
yet.
you
but
don't
they
have to
get the
score
job done.
100 goals to win a tournament.
They'll score one in the 70th minute, go through in the game, and suddenly they're in the quarters and they'll face either Portugal or Slovenia.
And you'd probably back them to beat either of those teams.
Exactly.
And then face Spain or Germany in the...
I mean, I see parallels between Belgium and Portugal, a decent side, but both with an immobile striker up front.
Portugal arguably a bit better with a bit more
Yeah.
creativity in behind.
But Roberto Martinez is a clown, so I don't, it evens out. Tedesco hasn't done much.
You don't
better.
see many managers making a living from international football.
I mean, Jack's done
Here they go in behind.
Oh, hang on, Terrell.
Oh.
Well claimed by Casillas. But yeah, Jack's summing up perfectly saying France are boring.
Yeah. Both teams are boring, to be honest.
Both these sides should go out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, can we just put Slovenia and Portugal both through?
France have been boring and Belgium have been crap. So, I mean, Belgium were nearly out in that group. If Ukraine actually decided to score a goal, but again, that was a 0-0 played out by Belgium. It's just one of those. I mean, if Lewandowski hadn't just
this was the tournament that had the best attacking teams in a while, and it's probably going to be the lowest scoring tournament in a while.
I mean, I think this is the worst quadrant of the draw. Portugal, Slovenia, France, Belgium. Because Nick says they probably will at some point.
On paper, it's the best.
It is. But based on I mean, Portugal should get through tonight. France, Portugal will be like this game.
Yeah.
Portugal play crap.
Maybe a bit more open.
Yeah. Portugal might do something a bit more, but this is good for Mbappe. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. Has a good shot. It's just over. That's what he does, though.
He's getting frustrated, though. Yeah. He's just doing it all himself now.
This is what he did in the World Cup. Finally got frustrated that his side weren't playing well, and he decided, right, I'm just going to run past everyone and score a load of goals. This time, though, just over the bar. Casteels would have probably got there if it was on target. But yeah, better from Mbappe, getting the ball down.
And as soon as he drives into the penalty area, no one wants to touch him, because we've seen some ridiculous penalties given at this tournament, and Belgium don't want to be on the wrong end of one.
He's wearing a mask because he's broken his nose. The mask only covers half his nose. It feels like the most pointless mask in the world.
Just in case he headbutts another shoulder, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't know what Lukaku was doing there.
Oh, he can't move.
Sure, many committed. You should have turned him.
He found himself out on the right-hand side and he couldn't be able to run back in. Ball in time, Mbappe's a lazy pass from Rabiot.
Mbappe just gives up.
You think something's got to change for these
Doku's one-on-one. Just give him the ball.
Yeah.
You back him against Koundé one-on-one.
That's right. We've got Yannick Carrasco.
And Castagna.
Yeah. About the face. Here he has had another interesting game. Anana.
Keep going.
That's
there we go.
Good ball.
But now everyone's going to get over. He's going to be 2-1.
He's got to take him on. And he does take him on.
Well played. Has he got an end product?
And there
Obviously
you go.
not.
And there's the problem with Jeremy Doku. Now saying he needs to be able to breathe. Yeah, I mean...
He's got a mouth.
Well, I mean...
Just look at Cole Palmer. He's a mouth breather, isn't he?
Lovely. But yeah, no. I think... Yeah, it's an interesting one.
I guess it's more of a damage, like to stop any more damage than to protect what's already happened, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. Here is Mbappe.
He's playing CDM.
Yeah. Here's Shamani. To Upamecano.
Chouamani's playing more of a Kroos role, isn't he? Sort of dropping in with the defenders, playing the passes, getting the ball moving.
Just screens in front of that back line, gets stuck in.
Yeah, what is
Saves
it? That's
France
24.
on multiple occasions.
Here we go, ball in.
Koundé. Oh, it's flicked on that. It's a poor effort from Mbappe.
Poor.
Got to do better with that.
That's got to go on target.
Thuram's frustrated because Mbappe leaves that will fall straight to Thuram.
Arguably the best chance of the game.
Yeah, another. Yeah.
Brilliant ball.
Good from Koundé. Hard and low, drills it in. Oh, Mbappe, that's poor.
Would it have gone through Anana's legs? Maybe. Spinning out.
Just not good enough. Just not good enough from one of the best players in the world.
Well played.
De Bruyne.
Far side. Here we go.
Look at this. Oh, massive space is opening up.
We've got an overlap. Oh no, Carrasco didn't want to run.
Castagna.
Look at Doku.
Onana now, just stopping the ball. Here he's.
And that's the problem. They've stopped the ball. They've got back. I don't see Belgium breaking down France.
Yeah. Gregory says an early goal could have made this a classic back and forth match. Yeah.
We could still have an early goal if France score now.
I think as soon as a goal, it forces the other team to go for it. I think if Belgium score...
But who's going to score?
Well, exactly, that's the problem.
Who's going to score?
That's the problem.
There's so many good attackers on this pitch and no one's going to score.
Hernandez, Tchouaméni, Mbappe. Back to Tchouaméni. Does he fancy a go? He's back to Kante, dispossessed. De Bruyne.
Well played, De Bruyne up.
Forwards.
Little counter.
Doku brought down by Kante.
So
no, he's been told to get up. Wow.
Out of all of the fouls that have been given, I thought that was definitely one.
Kante, Griezmann, back to Kante.
I was going to say a rare foul from Kante, but it wasn't.
That looked like a stonewall free kick to me.
Yeah, especially from what we saw in the first half.
Griezmann, out wide to Jules Koundé. N'Golo Kante, he will deliver it into Griezmann. Cut back to Tchouaméni.
Oh, we
Griezmann
doing?
Again, back to Koundé, fires it across the box, blocked by Face.
Tchouaméni's got to have a shot there.
Yeah.
He's going to try to dribble out of his own box.
Doku in his own corner, as you say, risky business, trying to drive out of the back line. It's not working. He's still stuck in the corner. And apparently
How's that one a free kick?
I don't know.
Have seen a few stinkers from the refs.
Just a reminder, if you are joining us now, get involved in the live chat. But also remember, we are live. If you are new here, we are live for every single game of Euro 2024. And we'll be back later for Portugal versus Slovenia. But we've still got a good half an hour to go here, and a lot can change.
It would be funny if you saw 2-0 today, both gone to extra time.
It would be. I would also be sad.
I wouldn't. I would laugh.
I'll be back tomorrow for Romania, Netherlands.
I love Romania. I hope they go through.
Yeah. They're brilliant.
I wanted Georgia to go through, but it was never really going to happen against Spain.
Yeah. Castillo sends it long. Not a bad ball at all. Looking for Lukaku. Doesn't get
he's almost
there.
won the flick.
De Bruyne will get the second one. Lukaku will play it.
That was
nearly
so
found
cool.
a defender. I don't think he meant to. I think he just dragged it on with his foot and out for the best.
Just passed into a dangerous area there.
Yeah.
No empty seats in the stadium again. It's always good to see.
The atmosphere at every stadium, brilliant. Just over half an hour to go then. Looking at the poll, 57% backing France, 17% going for Belgium, and
Slightly more for Belgium.
Backing extra time. Yeah, I mean, France still over 50%. But Belgium and
that's understandable, but...
Yeah, Belgium and extra time sharing a bit of the load now as we get deeper into this game. As this game stays level and the clock runs down, people opting for either a Belgian win or an extra time or penalties game. Here is Onana.
I wish it could just sort of skip to penalties. Another half an hour of this after 90 is just going to be fun, isn't it? If it stays like this. But you think in extra time, Belgium are going to go for it.
We should find a goal. We should find a goal.
You'd hope so.
We could find a goal in the issue of half an hour. Nieberg giving a free kick.
Hopefully some subs coming on soon though. The
surprised.
magic 60.
Exactly. We're hitting 60. You'd expect to see Dembele. I think we could see Bakayoko.
Yeah.
I think we could see who's the other one for Luca Bayo for Belgium as well. Plenty of options for both sides. I'm intrigued to see which manager will commit first. Problem is, you've got to plan ahead in these games as well. They won't want to use all their subs. They've got to think about extra time. They've got to think about the stoppages they're using.
And that's what we saw with Southgate yesterday. Everyone was screaming at their TVs. Well, I was definitely for some subs, but, trust the process, as they say.
Exactly that.
And Deschamps has trusted the process for, 16 years, 14 years, something like that?
Yeah.
Won a few tournaments in his time, so...
Saliba across to Tchouaméni. Hernandez.
I think if I was French, though, I'd definitely be getting annoyed by now.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting annoyed and I'm not even French.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think... I mean, especially... We'll have a look... While they're just not around the back, we'll have a look at those benches then for both sides. I mean... I don't know what Saliba's doing here, but he is now driving out of defence. It's a good run, but he's been
left
dispossessed.
himself exposed.
Kane versus De Bruyne. De Bruyne wins it.
Play it through to Carrasco.
He's got to find the option.
He's
he does
in.
save Carrasco. Big chance for Belgium.
Shoot.
Yannick Carrasco. And
What
it's superb
a
defending.
challenge.
Superb defending from Theo Hernandez, saving his team.
Goal scoring tackle, that.
Absolutely huge tackle from Hernandez. Getting back in. Has the pace against Carrasco. And a superb last-ditch challenge to keep this game level.
Brilliant ball from De Bruyne, and we finally saw Belgium threatening in
Saliba
behind.
gets caught out. Belgium take advantage of that. That is a big chance. And we talk about why is Yannick Carrasco on the right-hand side? A quicker winger there, gets away, and a more attacking player gets away from Hernandez and scores the goal. But taking away from Hernandez, he got back in. Very easy to make a foul there. He got the tackle spot on, saving his side. De Bruyne with the corner, puts the ball in. Not a bad corner. It's over. Was there a push in there? No. We'll come back out to Louis Openda, who puts that's lazy.
Near.
That is lazy. Now it says great ball from KDB. Carrasco thought he had more time than he did. Yeah.
Oh,
and he slowed off. First change then, and that is Randall Kolo Muani.
And Thuram has gone off.
For Marcus Thuram. That is an interesting decision because that doesn't even push. That will keep. That is a like for like.
Yeah.
That is a like for like change, and I don't think Thuram was that bad. Kolo Muani obviously famously missing that massive chance in the World Cup final.
See what he brings.
Yeah, I mean he could change his game to see what he's got. I mean,
that's just a ball to nobody.
I mean, he's slightly quicker than Thuram, but he doesn't have that physical edge.
There's no point putting fast players on because France haven't gone on the counter. They're playing slow build-up.
I don't think that...
It's more of a Giroud game.
Yeah, I don't think that substitution actually offers you too much. I'm surprised by that.
No, they're very similar players. He's just slightly faster, but if you're going to bring a striker on, I would have put Giroud on if they're going to play with a slow build-up.
But look how
still.
Thuram's won everything in the air up there. Moani won't. Ball into Rabiot, chest
That's
it down.
nice.
Here is Lando Moani. Was he fouled?
No, that
Referee
was
wastes
too
play
easy.
on. Kante leaves one in there on face of Teatro, sorry. And Koundé hooks it clear for a throw. Nia says, in those situations, you have to get a shot away. Yeah. Touch.
Take it early.
Yeah. Touch. Get out your feet. Fire it past the goalkeeper. Tried to practically run it into the goal. And a change now.
Because arguably he was too close to the... He was in the 6-yard box. It was going to be a tough shot anyway.
Belgium making a change then. It will be Oral Mangala to come on. I'd expect to see him replace Andre Onana with my best guess, but we'll see once they've cut away from the
He won't take KDB off, would he? Unless he's...
Who will it be? It'll be Lua Penza.
going to one up top.
So they are
putting the extra
going
in
back
midfield.
to the 4-2-3-1. Mangala and Onana will sit in the pivot. De Bruyne will push on. Doku Carrasco will keep out wide, and Lukaku will lead the line by himself. Yeah, it's a weird one. I think Openda did well when he came on in the Ukraine game.
He hasn't done much, though, has he?
Yeah, he has struggled. He hasn't had much of an
Hasn't got
impact
into the
today.
game, but nothing's really happened in attack for them, so it's understandable he hasn't got into the game. Taking their time with a throw here, maybe looking for extra time.
Feels like he's the victim there of a poor front line for Belgium.
Yeah.
Because Lukaku, although much as he's mobile, he's a brilliant goal scorer. You're not going to take him off.
And if it does go to penalties, you'd rather have him on than off.
Saliba, Tchouaméni will play it out wide to Jules Koundé.
Still no movement off the ball from France.
Yeah, it's lacklustre. Ball across to Saliba. To Teo Hernandez. Hernandez to...
Just going to go backwards and backwards, sideways.
The problem is France don't want to go for it anymore because they'll
risk themselves being exposed, especially after that Carrasco
That's
chance.
why you've got to make it count early. It's why I'm confused by this.
It's just been a weird game.
Yeah. I think Belgium, the way Belgium have played it has caused a bit of confusion as well. 1-2 to Mbappe and Hernandez.
Ooh.
The ball will run through to Moani. Lays it back to Rabiot.
Where is he going?
Terrible touch. Griezmann touch. Has a shot. Drags it
Should
wide.
have left that run for Koundé.
And I mean, Rabiot again. God knows what he's doing. Like he
was going backwards on a counter.
He lacks the technical ability to play with this France side. The touch is poor. And the ball is fizzed at Griezmann. Yeah, it's just frustrating. It'll be a frustrating one. It will be. 25 to play. Still 0-0.
I'd like to see a few more subs, to be honest, just to change this game because it's not working for either team.
One apiece. But yeah, as you say, I mean, again, it annoys me they're playing the long game now.
Well, they've got 4 subs left, and if they go to extra time, they get another one.
Yeah, exactly.
So squad depth does really come into it. You can change over half your team. Obviously, you don't really change your goalkeeper, so that's only 4 outfield players that don't get changed.
Yeah. Here is Doku. Running down the left, slots it through.
Lukaku.
Oh,
he's got it.
I think that might have been towards De Bruyne.
I think it was.
Yeah.
They want to throw high up the pitch, give them a bit of relief.
Yeah, the longer it stays like this, they'll be happier.
Yeah. 100% the happier team if it stays 0-0.
I'm intrigued to see where it's going to go from it. I think we might be penned in. Nick now saying, for all France's good play, they haven't created much in the way of clear-cut chances. Exactly that. They've threatened. They've had a few opportunities. I mean, Tchouaméni's probably had the 2 best ones. But apart from that, there's been no clear-cut.
There's been no shots on target for a while.
I think there's no chances we go, they should have scored.
No.
There's not been a single moment in this game where we've got
maybe apart from the Tchouaméni in the first half.
Where he should have kept that down.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, beyond me. Absolutely beyond me.
Looking at the stats, France have had 15 shots and... Oh, how many on target? Hang on.
Face will play it to Castagna back inside. Here's Jan Vertonghen. Gives it to Face.
Yeah, France have had 15 shots, 2 on target, and Belgium haven't had 1 on target yet.
Wow, 15 shots and not. I mean, that is ridiculous. That is a long ball. Looking for Lukaku, doesn't win the header, and France will win the ball.
Belgium have 2 shots all game and none on target.
Wow. I mean, you can't win a football game. Same as England, let's say. You can't win a football game if you don't put a shot on target. Here's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Lovely knockout was to Koundé, but a great header from Arthur Teatre to head it away.
France with a 0.8 XG and Belgium with 0.17.
Blimey. I mean, that is low. That is so low.
They haven't even got 1 XG between them. That's just how boring this game has been. It's not even been a boring game.
No.
Just no attacking prowess.
Here is Shamani. Yeah, I mean, both sides, they're set up decently, haven't they?
But Belgium just sitting in again. We've seen De Bruyne obviously pushing up next to Lukaku now in defence.
Kante.
No movement in between the lines still from France. No energy.
Yeah, there's another disconnect between the front line and your midfield too. Good knockdown from Hernandez to Rabiot. Hernandez again.
Does look like both teams.
There you go. Good drive from Rabiot. Got to let it off. Kante, maybe it wasn't the pass there. Mbappe. Going back to Kante. He's going to skip inside. Lays it into Griezmann. Good touch. Holds up. Lays it off to Shamani, who lets fly. And it's another one.
What a surprise that's gone over.
He's had 3 now from range. One was a brilliant effort that was saved. The other 2 have gone blazing over the bar. Good hold-up play from Griezmann. He could have laid that off more nicely. And just fires it over the bar.
But it sort of looks like both teams are playing for extra time now. No team's overdoing it. French fans getting annoyed.
Yeah. Nigak sums it up perfectly. It's like Belgium are playing to counter-attack, but they don't have enough pace. I think they're trying to play counter-attacking with Romelu Lukaku up front. Yeah. You can't do that.
They've got they've got one fast winger, and they've got De Bruyne in behind.
They're counter-attacking with Lukaku, who can't run.
Carrasco,
who again isn't very quick, and Doku, who's sat way too deep
and can't finish.
And as no product whatsoever. Well, he's got some, it's not very good.
Unreliable end product.
Yeah. Well, one change of pace. I'd expect to see
well
more
held.
Good feet from Doku.
Should have gone into De Bruyne though.
Oh no, Onana's been caught napping on the ball. Someone's got to tell him man on there. Shamani into Kante, Griezmann, bit messy between those two.
What's Lukaku doing out there?
I don't know, but he's got the ball.
The step overs, he's going crazy.
Look at him. Trying to run past Upamecano. Oh my god, he's still going. Cuts it back
he's
to
done
Doku.
well there, to be honest.
Doku goes one way, goes the other. Needs an option. Has one with Arthur Teatre. De Bruyne, Teatre. Nia says they need to get Bakayoko and Trossard on. Yeah.
I'd love to see Trossard
2
on
players.
this.
I think you've got Trossard, Bakayoko and Luka Bakio who could all come on and change this game. That's a lovely ball through to Mangala.
Shoot.
Plays it to Lukaku who gets a shot. It's a big save from Mike Mainan. Best chance of the game for Belgium, and it's a huge save from the AC Milan's number 1. And France going forward, but there's 2 balls on the pitch.
And they're lucky there where Mainan pushed it out because Castagna and Carrasco were running in.
That is what they're going to go over and do. Leathered into the stands. Well, Mbappe cuts one way, cuts the other. Good feet work from Mbappe, lays it into.
Well played.
Hernandez, and Mbappe gets not tripped up. He gets the ball taken.
Now there's a chance for a counter, but no one's running.
Onana driving it forward, but he's got to put Carrasco's too deep, and Doty's on the other side.
Yeah, the wingers were nowhere near.
But a huge chance for Belgium. Much better. Got the ball into Lukaku, who actually showed a bit of dynamism.
He looked good there.
Yeah, he did, and he got a good shot away. It's a big save from Mainan. Well, Vertonghen and Mbappe are a lot of
a bit of an exchange, aren't they?
God knows what about. And the referee's just going to have a chat with them both. Mbappe is now not listening, but
spoiled child he is.
Yeah, just going to have a chat. Don't know what it's about. What happened here then? So Mbappe lost the ball. We got tripped out. He didn't get tripped out. He lost the ball, and then Vertonghen
says something to him.
Goes over to him and clearly, just says something.
Gets in his head and
That's
it's worked.
A great tackle from Mangala. It's a superb tackle.
Vertonghen just showing his experience there.
Yeah. Just under 20 to go. Still goalless here.
I wouldn't expect much additional time in this half either. Haven't been many stoppages.
Knick-knack saying Lukaku's been walking around all game, so he should still have a bit of energy left.
Here we go. He's up again.
Yeah. That's what he's doing, and he's won it.
Oh, good.
Maybe that's his game plan. Just do nothing all game and then save it all for the end.
Last 3 minutes of extra time.
Oh, he's going to be that.
Like Wout Weghorst in the World Cup.
What a man. Like a
What a slide tackle.
Superb to start that game out for a corner, sorry. I mean, again, still neither side turning to the bench.
I would expect to see more than 2 subs so far with 20 minutes to go. Don't know what they're waiting for. But whatever they're waiting for is not going to happen at the moment.
Shamani plays it to Koundé.
But the longer it stays like this, the bigger the chance of an upset of Belgium going through.
Yeah, 100%. Shamani into Koundé. Kante. Back to Shamani. Good foot from France. Ball in there. Headed away by Tiatre. Hassled by Koundé is Doku. Doku does want to spin and lay it up, play it out.
If it stays like this for 5 more minutes, 1 goal's going to win it.
Yeah. But Meccano. Here is
France are going for it now.
Right, running. Is he fouled? What is that? That is a corner.
That is stupid from Tiatre. He's appealing instead of kicking the ball out for a throw. Comes off his toe and he just stands there.
Doku feels he was fouled.
He might well have been fouled, but Tiatre just stands there.
Oh yeah, he could have got back and cleared that.
Yeah. I mean, if they score now, then this is on him.
Griezmann from the corner. France still coming forward.
About Faz doing a little dance routine at the back post.
Good to see he's on his toes for one. Griezmann ball in, not a bad ball in, headed away. Willful to Koundé.
De Bruyne chasing it out.
Koundé lays it in to...
Doku's been done. Saliba.
And that's Saliba. Oh, that's just wide.
I thought that was in.
William Saliba bringing out the footwork, and that is not a bad effort.
Probably not the player you want to forward to, but after seeing that...
Onto his left foot, good touch, good shot. Oh, I thought that was going in.
It's close.
I thought that was going in. Very good. From the centre half. Dancing feet. This is a Lukaku chance a few moments ago. It took deflection.
It takes the power out of it, doesn't it?
I mean, that deflection, Lukaku could have caused issues. Jack says, can't see it's been decided in the next 15 minutes.
I agree.
Yeah, fair enough. I think this could be off. I mean, neither side look like scoring a goal. Very intently.
If someone does score now, I reckon they've won it.
Yeah.
If Belgium win, there's a slight chance that France throw everything at it, but if France go 1 up, there's no way that Belgium will get a goal back.
I mean, I would be surprised if there was a goal in extra time as well, so we could see our first penalty.
Well, yeah, if there's going to be 90 minutes of this, half an hour is not going to change much.
2024.
Has there been a Euros without a penalty shootout?
I don't think so. And obviously, we've got to remember, cast our minds back 4 years ago, France were knocked out on penalties by Switzerland. They will not want to go there again. That was the round of 16. This is the round of 16. And for France, 45 minutes, I mean, that is mental. We are 45 minutes away from penalties. Which sounds a long time away.
But it's going to feel even longer if you have to watch more of this. Because something's got to change.
Still 0-0. Ball down the line to Lukaku.
Lukaku's played well.
Lays it off to Castagna. I mean, Theo Hernandez is not playing the football. And the ref is going to let that slide. That is harsh. Because he has not even tried to play the ball.
Lukaku's done well again there, though. The second half, his hold-up play has been good, but he's just not got runners.
That is really sloppy from... He's a bit of a Tongan.
I didn't see what happened.
It was Connemara was really sloppy and tripped it, it just tangled his legs here. So he does that off the ball. And
he kicks him, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Both maybe should have got a yellow there.
It's an interesting one.
Colomani maybe lucky.
And there's a card showing direction of the Belgian bench. Was that Tedesco?
I think that was for the...
Was that?
For the one down there. Theo Hernandez is what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. You use appealing. You can't appeal for a yellow card nowadays. Because that ends up getting yourself in the book. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Not played the ball at all. Lino's got to give that. Gregory says Belgium more than content to allow dribbles from outside the box and shots from that area, particularly from Mbappe. Exactly.
Of course.
Everything's going high and wide. Nick says Belgium are in poor, but defensively they've done what they need to. It has to be a foul. I mean, that was a statement.
You don't see this Belgian team as much of a defensive unit, but they've done well.
Kante.
Frustrated France.
Ball put back in by Shamani. Koundé. Will he deliver? No. He'll play it to Griezmann. Griezmann back to Koundé. Koundé will go round. Upamecano to Tchouaméni. This is not bad from France, but dispossessed is Griezmann. And Doku can find Lukaku, who tries to rush it to De Bruyne.
De Bruyne wants the ball to feet, and Lukaku's trying to play it in behind that.
Jack says, I want to see Belgium get through so we can test how boring Tedesco versus Martinez would be. Probably one shot on target in 90 minutes at a push.
I won't be coming to that one.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. That would be absolutely brilliant. Belgium-Portugal.
A Tedesco Southgate final.
Oh, God.
What a final to remember that could be.
I mean, England might win it, to be fair. I'd take Tedesco. I'll take Martinez. I'll take both of them, because that would mean... But also that would mean that one of those two would have beaten
Spain
Germany
or
or
Germany.
Spain. Which would be the biggest miracle in the world.
Yeah, if one of those don't make it to the final, then something big has happened.
Yeah. I mean, this ridiculous.
Arguably, if England don't make it to the final, then there's been an upset somewhere.
Yeah, Koundé tries to cut it back. Will fall to Mbappe, and that is over the bar.
That was a good shot. His best chance.
Yeah.
Definitely
over the
his
bar
best.
from Kylian Mbappe. And France still pushing, but not finding a way through. And you just, I don't know. It just feels like whatever either side try in this game, it will not find the back of the net. France fans are getting fed up.
And not surprisingly, they've seen their team for almost 80 minutes now dominate possession, have the best chances, and do nothing with them.
And I'll be very intrigued to see if we find a winner here. But football is a funny game sometimes. Anything can happen. He's put a few over the bar, so yeah, he has. Mbappe. Same with Tchouaméni. The amount of shots that have gone over the bar for France is incredible. Difficult chance, mind. Yeah, it was difficult, but for a player of his quality, you'd expect Kylian Mbappe to at least put it on target. Long ball from Vertonghen, looking for Lukaku over
he's
the
let
top.
it run. Oh.
Trying to make over the top to Romelu Lukaku is an interesting game.
His shirt is drenched.
Soaked. How has he played? Like, that's probably slow. Extra weight. His shirt must be so heavy.
I wouldn't want to be the kit man after this game for Belgium.
God. Yeah. Hernandez to Saliba. 11 minutes to go. Each side have only made one change. I don't expect... Because you don't need 4 in extra time.
No. You don't summon 4 penalty takers.
Because if you bring them on now, they would... If by the time you get to penalties, they'd only play 40 minutes. They're still fresh. Saliba across to Hernandez. Hernandez into Mbappe.
Who do you take off for France, though? That's the question. Apart from Rabiot. I think Rabiot's got to go. But
I mean, fullbacks aren't great either. If you bring in Dembele, I think Griezmann has to come off, but you don't bring off Antoine Griezmann.
Set pieces is his thing. If you're going to go to penalties, you don't want to take him
Talk about
off.
a man who steps up when his country need him.
Yeah.
He is that man. For Belgium, I don't know why Belgium aren't making changes, to be honest.
No.
Like, Carrasco could come off. I think Doku could come off. That's a good ball in, claim like a steal.
Yeah, I agree. Both wingers for Belgium.
Even, I mean, I know De Bruyne is very good, but even he could come off. He's had a really poor tournament.
If Belgium were going to go for it, they'd take De Bruyne off, but they're not, so they're going to keep him on for penalties.
I mean, they bought off a striker. That tells you exactly what they're doing. They bought off a striker for a defensive midfielder to sit in a deeper pivot.
Yeah.
Tells you what their mentality is right now.
France subbed a striker off, put a striker on, so it's not that attacking.
I mean, I don't think that's changed anything really. A like-for-like change.
He hasn't done much since he's come on.
Yeah, exactly that. Without face, launching it long, looking for the run of Yannick Carrasco.
It's a good header.
It does enough. It does enough. Foul.
There's one free kick there.
10 to play then. 10 minutes. France 0, Belgium 0. The first round of 16 game that remains goalless at this stage in the match. Here is Kolo Muani.
He's done well there.
To Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann back to Griezmann back to Koundé. Here is Tchouaméni. Across to Hernandez. Mbappe.
It's looking a little bit better.
Yeah, you feel like...
Forward run from Koundé.
That's not a bad ball.
Griezmann's never going to win that header though, is he?
Kante battling hard. Kante still battling hard against Doku. Doing really well in N'Golo
Surely
Kante.
there's a foul there.
Eventually.
Yeah.
He does concede a free kick. Ref saying Doku to calm down. Kante will avoid the book. But smart from Kante. He knows Doku's going to outrun him.
I think that was accidental as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
He does definitely catch him. It's a free kick, but I don't think there's any intent there. Never is from Kante.
Falls on top of him. But yeah, Time ticking away. Nick Nat says they show a rule where it's 0-0, both teams go out. What, and then the winner of Portugal-Slovenia just goes through? De
Here we go.
Bruyne,
Play
good
one
chance,
more.
has a go. Save by
Shoot.
Martin. Running onto it will be Castagna, but that's a huge interception from Upamecano. Another big chance for Belgium.
Should De Bruyne
and
have played
another
it
big
one more
save
over to Castagna?
from Mike Mainan. I think he's always going to hit it there, wasn't he? But yeah,
Castagna was free.
could have held it up, could have waited. But another big chance and another big save from Mike Mainan. He's denied Lukaku. He's denied De Bruyne.
Belgium had the two best chances in this half, arguably,
Yeah.
with less possession,
100%.
less XG.
And throw it. This game feels like it's had everything in it apart from a goal. All we need now is hitting the post and a disallowed goal. Here is Onana.
And an overturned penalty.
Yeah. Without face into... No, sorry, Castagna into without face. Across to Vertonghen. Arthur Teatre. On the ball. Plays it to Onana. Belgium needs... I mean, they're running out of options to set everyone up again. Here is Carrasco. Carrasco will use Castagna.
Good to see they're not just waiting for the full-time whistle now. They're actually having a go.
This is their time, they believe.
If they got a goal now, it would not be deserved, but I would love to see it.
Yeah. A goal is a goal. Doku tries to take on Koundé there and he doesn't win it. But Mike Mainan, two huge saves in this game. We're going to watch this one back. Good fiddle from Belgium. Playing it across. Great ball through from Doku. I feel the Castagna run was just too
good
far
of a
away.
shot, is it? Sort of down the middle.
Get more behind it. Get it wider.
Good
drop.
turn.
Great drop on the shoulder from
Onana.
Amadou Onana. Lukaku there tries to hold
Bounces
up.
off
He looks
him.
knackered. Absolutely knackered. Here's Griezmann. Goes back to Upamecano. Sends it long into the path of Kante.
And this is the problem now. It's opening up. France.
But when it's open like this, it would be the perfect game for Van der Beek to come into. He'd just run at people.
Exactly. They've got Mbappe on, but obviously he's played 90 now almost. So.
Rabiot, Mbappe, out wide to Hernandez. Didn't have enough on it, but well recovered from the left back. Comes inside, cut once, comes inside twice. Lays it to Griezmann. One more to Koundé.
Someone take a shot.
Thinking about it, finds Kante.
Someone
Good turn
shoot.
from Kolo Muani has a shot and it's
Goal!
and we finally have a goal. It's taken 84 minutes, but Randall Kolo Muani finds the back of the net for France, and they
slow.
finally get the goal. It took a nick there to take it past Casteels, but France won't care. They've pushed, they've had chances, they built it up well, and it's a great effort.
Surely that's it.
The man who missed a big chance in World Cup 22 final. It comes out with a huge goal now in the round of 16 for France.
I was just about to say this is the perfect game for Dembele against a tired and slow Wout Faes and Vertonghen, but not needed anymore. Looking back, should that have been a free kick for Lukaku? I'd say not. But France just playing this ball around, 7 or 8 passes.
This is brilliant.
Could have had a shot.
Driving inside, takes 2 players on, drags the player across. Griezmann, good vision.
Why is Teatre not gone out to him there?
Koundé.
Too much time.
Oh, this is Kante, vision, great turn. Wani spins Vertonghen,
I want to see another
takes a
angle on that.
deflection. Was it off Vertonghen or was it off Wout Faes?
Oh,
Off Vertonghen's knee,
his own
and
foot
it
and then
wrongs
Vertonghen.
It wrong foots Casteels. It's a fortunate goal, but Kolo Muani won't care how it came. It found the back of the net, and France lead with 5 to go.
Surely that is game over.
Jack says finally. Nick Nat says 10 minutes for Belgium to save themselves. Drew Law says assist for Kante. Wow. Finally, the deadlock is broken. Was it even going in?
Is that going to go down as an own goal? Probably.
I mean, it depends. Was it? It's an own goal, so it wasn't going in. It's an own goal from Jan Vertonghen. So France still haven't scored a goal from open play by themselves. They've had 2 own goals and a penalty.
You need a bit of luck to win a tournament, and that's definitely luck.
Me. That is horrific.
They're going to get to the quarters without scoring a goal.
That is outrageous. Things if England did that, we'd be livid.
I reckon the French fans are, but we just don't hear about it. Oh, here goes Doku opening up finally.
There is still time. Doku, great drive. What a tackle from Kante. And now France will look to spring on the counter to put this game to end. Mbappe versus Face. Good defending. I mean, he did dive in, so it was very risky, because if he does go past him, then Mbappe's in on
It's
goal.
Vertonghen versus Mbappe 1-on-1. If I was a betting man, I might go towards Mbappe there.
Here.
Teatre attacking.
Oh, good block, that is.
First time he's been up there in the second half.
Griezmann fighting hard, Doku doing well. Surely though, Tedesco's got to go to his bench. Bakayoko, Trossard,
Chuck
Luka
him on.
Bakayoko.
You've got nothing to lose now.
Luka Bakio, sorry. You only luck though. Keep banging on the door and things happen. Yeah, I guess. That's
No difference between losing 1-0 and 2-0 now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
De Bruyne. Oh, big tackle from
Is that a corner
Saliba.
ball?
It is a corner.
Make your subs now. You're not going to get
Saliba
another
thinks
chance.
that was a goal kick, but it's yeah, exactly. 3 minutes to go. You've got to go for the game. Got to go for the game.
We saw this with England yesterday. They chucked all their attackers on the last 3 minutes, and we saw it happen.
Yeah.
Here they go, finally.
That is Luka Bakio, and that is Charles de Ketelaere. And Carrasco will come off, Castagna will come off. So
Don't know why it's taking Carrasco off. Just leave them all on.
Going to a 3-back then. Luka Bakio and Charles de Ketelaere are interesting decisions there from Tedesco. Surely...
My nan's going to take all the time he can here.
So it is going to look a bit more like a 3-5-2 in there. I don't think there is a formation, to be honest. I think it's just...
Yeah. Do whatever you can now.
You've got Lukaku, Doku, De Bruyne, De Ketelaere.
Something can still happen.
And Luka Bakio. There's 5 of them. 5 attackers on the pitch for Belgium.
Against 6 defensive players for France.
Yeah.
What's happened there? Why is Rabiot off?
2...
Has he been subbed?
No, he's just walking off to get the ball and
Oh.
they want to take more time. 2 minutes to play for Tongan own goal. I mean, I said their defence is shit. It is shit. Like, no offence to Belgium, but their defence is so poor.
There is still time here. If Belgium can win this ball back.
Valface is not good enough, Vertonghen's not good enough, and that is showing. But to be fair, they lasted 85 minutes. You've got to take a hat off to them.
Yeah. And less than half this team did go to the semi-finals of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Here they go. Can you win that back?
Oh, De Ketelaere, that's a big tackle in there.
It is their ball now, though.
They've got to go. I mean, how many minutes of time we expect now? Take 5 maybe?
Oh, I don't reckon it'll be that much.
Push.
There hasn't been many stoppages apart from the sub.
We've seen barely any subs. We've had no VAR checks. We've had 1 goal.
No VAR all game.
Yeah, good to see. Well, in some aspects. Well, I mean, the 60% of people that said France would win in the poll are currently correct.
I did say we could see a 1-1. Still on.
Switch. Here is Luka Bakio running at Rabiot. Takes him on, cuts inside.
Find the pass.
Plays
That's
it
a
across
good
to
pass.
One more into Doku. Cuts it across the box.
Lukaku.
Oh, Lukaku, he don't react. He don't react.
Takes 2 business days to see where the ball went.
Yeah,
They're about to hit the ball
block,
there.
and the referee. Why? Oh, and they're not. He's going to give the ball back to France here because it was blocked by France and it hit the referee. I think.
No, the referee blocked
Let's
it.
have a look. Was it blocked by the referee?
I think he's going to go
shot. Oh yeah, no, it did block the referee straight ahead. So,
he ran into the way, so it is still Belgium's
well
ball.
done, ref.
Going to see the additional time now. 3 minutes.
Yeah, I don't. That is, yeah, that's spot on. I think
Here they go again. Ducking and weaving.
England needed 6. Belgium only got 3. Luka Bakio. It will fall to De Bruyne. Back to Luka Bakio. Back to Valface.
There's no point going backwards now.
Right.
Stick Vertonghen up
De
top
Bruyne,
as well.
Luka Bakio, poor touch, and it's cleared away by
Why is Vertonghen still playing
Yeah.
centre back? Honestly,
Casteels. They're all offside. They've got to get onside. Lukaku and Doku both still offside there. Got to get up. Got to put the work rate in now. Come on, Romelu. Get running. No guarantees the pass would reach anyone.
here we go.
Yeah. Who does France play? They get through. They will play the winner of Portugal versus Slovenia. Just a reminder, if you are new here today, we are live for every single game, and we'll be live for Portugal Slovenia
That is poor.
after this game. But there are still 2 minutes to play here. The game is not done yet. Here is Valface.
Play the ball.
He's got to go.
Got to go forwards.
They've got to try something. They've got to try something. Here is.
Doku 1-on-1.
He's got to
You
beat
back him.
Got to beat him. Does beat him. Ball into
That's
the
a good
box.
ball.
It's across the face of goal, and no one throws themselves at it for Belgium.
They've got 2 minutes to go and there's no one in the box. There's no one gambling. What are they doing?
Through Rabiot. That's the problem when you're a striker. Is quite literally made of bricks, and he can't move. Here's Valface. Needs an option. We'll have to go to Onana. That's a sideways action. Look at Doku. Look at Doku. He's got tight. He's got space, and they are going to shift it round. Here is
That's a good ball.
into
Out to Doku.
Mangala. Doku now 1-on-1 with Koundé again. Skips past it.
Oh, that's
for Doku.
brilliant!
Oh, what a block from Deo Upamecano.
That was world class from Doku then.
Superb from Jeremy Doku, and the centre half just throws himself at it and puts it out for a corner. De Bruyne on the corner then. Huge chance for Belgium now. Sending everyone up. Surely the keeper's coming.
Not quite time for the keeper.
They've got a minute to go. Get the keeper in there. Ball in. That is terrible. He doesn't beat the first man from De Bruyne. That is shocking.
That's why the keeper's not there. They're hoping they've got one more chance.
Lukaku fighting hard. Hernandez will head it up. De Ketelaere trying to win it back. Can't afford a foul. That's not a foul. That's
no
a dive.
foul. Yeah, well played, ref. Well played.
Good decision.
Get the ball moving.
They're going to keep it shifting. Val face. 30
Look at
seconds
Doku.
to
Look
play.
at Doku. They've now got less time than when England scored.
Great switch of the play. Looking for Doku. It's too far away from him. Great
Still
head
there.
Griezmann will hook it out. We're only as far as Mangala.
Well played.
Marwani, that's superb.
That's game over.
And he's run into the corner and he's been brought down.
Over.
That is poor from Mangala. Superb from Kole Marwani. And as you say, that should be it now. France with a free kick in the Belgium half with 10 seconds to play.
The clock will have gone red by the time the ball's kicked.
And after 93 minutes, it took 85 to get a goal. Better late than never from France. And that should be that. They should progress.
You've got to say, Belgium didn't really even throw it all at it when they went down.
Then they didn't. But that is it. Round of 16, 4 out of 8 complete. And
Halfway
France progress to the quarterfinals. They will play the winner of Portugal and Slovenia tonight. But a really, really good game. It took a while to get going. There were big chances in there. There were slow moments. But at the end of the day, it was a deflected effort from Kole Muani that will go down as a Tonga own goal that sees France through, knocks Belgium out. A disappointing campaign from Tedesco. They were terrible in the group stage. They've won 1 game out of 4 in this tournament. That is not good enough. That is why they're out. But Dusseldorf hosting a decent game here. France, they go further than they did in 2020. But yeah, a really, really good game. But that is it for today. Well, I say today, no, this is it for that game. We are back, I am back with Jack for Portugal versus Slovenia. So whether you're a regular or whether you're new around here, the stream page is on the channel now. So go over there, hit the like button already and set a reminder that that will be in just under an hour's time. But yeah, a really, really good game. Anything you want to add?
Well, I was just thinking about if I had to give a man of the match who I'd give it to, and I couldn't pick anyone. Because, I mean, no one really stood out for me.
I mean, Kante was good.
But he's always good though.
Yeah,
that's even poor
consistently
from him.
Decent. Yeah, I think
Doku had a decent game.
He did.
Lukaku had a good second half.
Yeah,
but I can't really give it to a Belgian player after that performance.
Griezmann put a shift in. Many kept decent efforts, but overall, I think it was a decent job overall from France just to keep working away. They got the result. France go through here. Belgium are out. But yeah, thank you all very, very much for watching, and we will see you in an hour.